All right,
Perfect.
I think we're ready. All right, cool.
Is that a
All
thing?
righty. We on Twitch. Good morning, Twitch.
Good
Hello,
morning.
Twitch.
Good,
Hello,
good,
Twitch.
good afternoon, Twitch. Question mark.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good day to you.
Oh,
Thank you, everybody. Welcome, everybody, and thank you again for joining us. This is the 13th, lucky 13, and final session for Cyclist Cerberus. Those viewers that are joining us for the first time, sorry it's the last session, but welcome anyway, and we hope you enjoy. Those of you that are returning, welcome back, and thank you for the continued support of the Dice Dad Games Twitch channel. We'll start off with a quick character introduction, going right down the roster. And we do a full roster tonight. Perfect for the last session. So, just, like I said, just go right down the roster. Artemis, go ahead.
I am a Battlemaster fighter, sharpshooter. I only use a crossbow, superstitious, and now I'm starting to eat a bunch of monsters. So that is my character in a nutshell.
Alrighty, thank you. DeAngelis?
all right. I'm an Eldritch Knight fighter drow who is also a werebore and doesn't know what to think of signs from her own god.
Hmm.
Okay, thank you, DeAngelis. Kazax?
Kazax is a champion fighter slash barbarian who is in the worship of Ares.
Okay, thank you, Kazax. Skype?
Hello, I'm Scythe. I am an Oath of Ancients paladin, and by the grace of Hestia, I will smite those who dare touch me or my party.
Thank you, Skype.
Cat is screaming down there.
Kazax is going to immediately poke you after you say that.
Thank you. Torm?
Yeah, Torm is a human Tempest cleric, Talos worshiper, former Utgard Viking, smells of ozone.
One eye.
With one eye, yes.
6'2".
6'2", yeah.
That,
Yes.
that went without mention.
Yeah. And
Savage
last,
party.
and thank you, Torm. And last but not least, Tozai.
Tozai is a human monk, bald head, monk robe, beaded necklace, carries around a bunch of stinky old slippers. Yeah, and is 6'2".
I still love that's a thing.
Kazax is also 6'2".
If the bad guy is not 6'2" in the end, I'm done. I quit.
No, the bad guy cannot be 6'2", and that's why they die.
Oh yeah, that's why we got purge them.
Alrighty. Thank you, everybody. And quick recap from where we left off, especially for Kazax who's not with us last time. After you guys returned from the stables and defeating Bakchos, the party was then directed to what came to be discovered as the Underworld. They traveled to Olympus via following a storm, thundercloud, and ended up behind Olympus, taking a descent into the Underworld. Getting to the bottom, they encountered the ferrymen, who let them cross the river Styx, and upon crossing, discovered Cerberus, the three-headed guardian of the Underworld. He was completely feral and attacked, knocking DeAngelis out through the course of the battle, but ultimately was defeated by Tozai's trademark slide and punch technique that apparently he learned as a monk years ago. 3 smaller pups emerged from the body of Cerberus. Emerged from that, ran through the far wall, leading the party to destroy the wall and go looking for the pups. They found one after defeating a shadowy dragon creature in one area, another one by defeating a Medusa, and the last one was found by DeAngelis answering 3 riddles from a pair of Manicore. Once all the pups were found, Torm correctly surmised that they needed to be pushed back together, and the party, combining their efforts, did so, restoring Cerberus to his normal self. Cerberus then put them back in the boat, sent them across the river Styx, back to the ferrymen, who teleported them back to the outskirts of Caligaros, outside the fortress of Artemis to be exact, where they discovered that Caligaros seemingly had been attacked, with the forest, vineyard, and Chiron's villa all on fire, and their Etten friend from a few sessions back was found dead with a large, not a hole, but a large dent in its one head from a blunt object. And they have just come to the town, and it is nighttime, and that is where we pick up now. So who is doing what?
I would like to take my flask of the river Styx water and dump it over the Etten.
Okay. You dump it over, and it just comes out as just water, which just wets him, and nothing seems to happen to him.
Did we talk about how long ago he may have died before we move?
Nobody checked, best of my knowledge.
This is blunt
Can I
force
check?
trauma.
Sure. Make a medicine check.
Which of the only wielded the club?
The dead one?
Yeah,
16.
we had killed all of them.
16? 16. It looks like he's been dead for probably about half an hour. It's pretty recent.
Okay. There's nothing I can do for this one. We should get into town, see if there's anybody else that needs our help before we lose anybody else.
Quick thing, Pazuzu.
Yeah.
Kazakh spending time in the town before this session. Would he have gotten that helmet? And does that change anything?
It doesn't really change anything at the moment.
But like, does he have the helmet?
Yeah, he has the helmet. But...
Cool. Carry on.
Okay. So you guys are heading into town?
Yep.
Okay. When you guys get in town, it is utter chaos. There are people running around trying to put out fires. You guys get a better look at everything. It is the vineyard's on fire. Chiron's villa's on fire. The tavern is partially on fire. The Temple of Zeus does not look to be touched at all. Looking around, you guys managed to see Aklipe near the tavern, tending to some wounded and directing people around with buckets to help them put out fires. Artemisa and Melita, the two blacksmiths, are near their blacksmith shop and helping tend to wounded over there. And you guys do see Phallus, the Chiron's daughter, the centaur. She's coming as you guys walk in. She is darting out of a house with a couple of children on her back. As right before the house collapses in flames. Looks to be about 20 houses all told, 20 different buildings all told that are on fire. Though nothing is outside that one house. Nothing is burned down yet. So who's going where?
I'm running up to Thales, Kazakhs, and which houses have people in them still?
I'm not totally sure. I think the two by the vineyard. I haven't gotten up there yet.
Okay, Kazakh's gonna run off in that direction towards those houses and go in.
Okay.
Hearing that, Tozai will follow, trying to help.
I'm gonna grab one of the frantic guards that are going around and ask what happened, so I can actually know what's happening.
One of the guards.
One of the people that are running around.
Okay. Well,
Anybody.
yeah, I'll say it's Aklipe. No, go ahead, DeAngelis.
Oh no, I was about to do pretty much the same thing.
Okay, I'll say Aklipe. You guys mentioned Aklipe is the closest. I'll say you know her the best. So you get to Aklipe.
I'm kind of curious why the Temple of Zeus is not on fire, so I'm gonna go over there and sort of not necessarily go in, but see if I can hear or see anything odd.
Okay. Skype, you do anything specific?
Skype is going to be essentially following the actions of most and trying his best to help out, looking for buckets of water or trying to be the muscle to help bust open doors and things like that, just to help get people out as quick as he can. So I'd say he probably would follow. Actually, no, he would first ask the Klipe which people maybe needed healing or anything like that.
Okay, I'll do this in order then. Sozai and Kasax, you guys have got to these two houses, and it is on fire spot right by the vineyard. You guys do see Gregorios, the satyr that was drunk at the party that happened. He's trying to put his vineyard out. There's 2 rows on fire, and as you guys get to these two houses, you don't hear anything inside, but the houses are definitely on fire, and it looks like it might be close to collapsing.
Gregorios, is there anyone inside?
I have no idea. The last I know, the thing flew over the top and fire came out of it, and I'm worried about the vineyard. I'm sorry, I have no idea.
Okay, okay. I'll take the one on the left, Kazakh.
Very good. And I'll run into the one on the right.
I'll tear off a piece of my robes and tie it around my nose and mouth. And then I guess try to bust down the door.
Alrighty, if you guys are both busting in, can you guys both make strength checks, please?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what check that is, but ignore that one. That's a medicine check. That's not going to help us.
I rolled that one.
Throw
Uh,
herbs at the door.
I rolled a nat one as well. No.
We both got
No,
6.
no.
Great
You have a strength of 20?
So both of you.
fighters.
Minus 14.
Okay, so both of you try to.
How did you roll the 6, the same as me? Oh, you did a save.
I get a +5. Oh, I
You
did
did
a save.
You
Oh,
did
my
a
bad.
save.
So,
Sorry for that. Pazuzu.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Go ahead and re-roll it, Jose.
I mean, I would have taken the natural one.
Okay, fine. So
Seems
you.
like it's destiny.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So you two kind of lining up like you know you go left, I'll go right, lining up at the same time, go charging in the door, and you guys hit. Probably because it's nighttime, you guys hit the frame more than the door and just bounce off the frame, and
It's another
just
pull. It doesn't work that way.
Damn it! Every time.
After I bounce off the frame, I'll take my battle axe out and just start swinging at it.
okay, make an attack roll.
I would like to see if there's any windows I could parkour to.
25.
25. Yeah, you pretty much just caved the door right in with the axe.
There's just started with your key.
Yeah, Tozai, there are windows on the story house, so there's windows you can just dive in if you wanted to. Just make an acrobatics check for me if you're going to.
Oh, beautiful. That's one I can do. Oh, look at that. That's a 22. I should have gone with that.
Yeah, so no problem. No problem seeing one is like off of 1 foot, just kind of sideways somersaulting into the house. Both of you, when you get in, there is Tozai. Your house has one person in it, who looks to be unconscious. Kazakhs, you have 2, same thing. They both look to be unconscious at the same time. Both houses are full of smoke, and the heat from the fire is very intense being inside of this at this point.
Oh, boy, con saves.
Not right now. You guys just got in, so you're all
Yeah.
right for the time being.
I'm gonna
Cool.
find that clean air, hold my breath, and then with the strength of 20, can I pick both of them up?
Yeah, they're not big. They're medium-sized creatures. They're not big medium creatures. They're just average people.
Okay. I'd like to try to pick both of them up and then run them outside.
Okay. Can you make a athletics check for me at the same time, because you got to deal with that door, just so everything you're doing.
16.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to pick them both up in one motion and run outside. And just run outside, grab the door. Which you discover the other problem. The door opens to the outside as opposed to the inside. So you managed to get through the door and back out to the town. That cool air from the night all of a sudden hits you. Letting go of your breath all of a sudden just feels so much better. That brief time you're in there.
Was there only one room and what I can see when I entered the building, or was there like hallways or like more rooms to check?
No, it was just pretty much a one room. It was
Like
you
a
could
shack almost.
Yeah, basically you could see into the back of it, so you knew there's only those 2. Tozai, you get inside and you see the one person unconscious. What are you doing?
Well, being so my door's still up, I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to kick the door down.
Okay, go ahead and roll a strength
Just
check
from
again.
the inside, and hopefully it'll work. There we go. That's how you roll a strength check. Oh my goodness, that's a nat 1. I
Can
can't do
Kazakhs help
doors.
with that?
Yeah, with you being outside, knowing he jumped in, yeah, you can go
Yeah.
ahead. And,
If I know that my
Those I
building's
know, I'm
clear,
back
I'm gonna
already.
run back into
Yeah.
that over to him and try to help him.
okay, Toes, I roll with it. Roll it again for advantage.
And let's go. Come on. That's a 13 this time.
Okay, and that's enough with you on the right side of the door this time. So, Cassak's pulling it from the outside, and you kicking it from the inside. The door flies open, letting the smoke out into the night air.
And then I'll dip back quick for the person and try to pick him up and run out. When
Okay.
I lose my breath.
Okay, what's your strength?
14.
Okay, yeah, no problem doing that. So you manage to get in there and find the one person, just kind of fireman's carry them outside into the night air, and you guys have right after you guys get out, Toes of the house you were in collapses from the fire, and the force of that shakes the other house enough that it collapses too. Both of them just reduced to a fiery pile.
After we safely set down our charges, I will clap Kazakh on the shoulder. Thank you, my friend. I
Of
feel I would have
course.
died in there without you.
I'd like to
Yours,
think
man.
that part of the red tuft on the helmet is on fire. I'm just like frantically like trying to put it out.
Yeah, that worked. Yeah, you're big enough. You're just like patting
Yeah.
just patting the top of your head.
The frill that goes over the top.
Just got this helmet too. All right. So,
It's good. It looks worn.
Are they unconscious or are they breathing? Do you want us to medicine check them?
you can tell they're breathing. They're just unconscious.
Okay, all right. If they're breathing, then I'm all right. Let's go help somebody else.
All right.
I'd pull them a little further away from any sort of danger they might be in. I mean, I imagine I'd put them away in a safe place first, but I'd look for more burning houses as well.
Okay. There's the only two that let's mention to you were these two. Based on the fact she's a centaur, it's probably safe to surmise that she got everybody else out with her much higher, with her ability to move a lot quicker. But she goes over to you and says to you to confirm it that yeah, seems like everybody we have is out. That all the people are out of the houses that we can find.
Then I guess Tozai would run to the vineyard and try to help Goat Guy put out his fire.
Okay.
I have a bedroll that I plan to use. 'Cause that's the only thing I got to smother a fire right now.
Alrighty. Let me jump over. I'll come back.
Totally.
Artemis and is it DeAngelis went over
Yep.
to? Okay. Okay, so you guys are heading to. You guys went over to. Help me out here. I blanked on it all of a sudden.
Eclipse?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right next to us.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry. And Scythe headed over there too, briefly. You guys head over to Eclipse, who looks up when she sees you. And looks up. Where have you guys been?
We put Cerberus back together. What happened here?
Oh, great. Hopefully that isn't a sign of anything. We were woken up by the sounds of wings and a loud crash. Something happened, I'm not sure what.
So it was a dragon that attacked this place.
I'm gonna start scanning the skies for my dinner later.
No, it wasn't. It didn't look like a dragon. It was a three-headed beast of some type. A lion head, a dragon head, and a goat head.
Oh, I'm so excited.
There was another creature with them, some very big one-eyed giant. It looked like.
I know what.
What direction did they go in?
One came from the sky, one came from the east. They both left through the north.
DeAngelis is already kind of heading in that direction, very eager to throw down.
Check out the cap and hammer.
Okay. Skythar, you said you're looking for healing. You did happen to see Cassex and Tozai come out with these three unconscious people.
All right. Scythe will move over and simply ask, these people, do they seem to be alive, or are they breathing? At this point, he's not directly on them, so you can't really see or feel their breath. So he's relying more or less on the people who just rescued him to let them.
They are alive. They are breathing. Yes.
All right, and looking at just the condition of the people, is Skyth able to tell whether they would need healing to make it through, or are they healthy enough to survive on their own?
Not just looking. Make a medicine check.
Okay.
Artemis, I haven't forgotten you. I'll come back.
Oh, you're fine. I'm just trying to check on a cat.
11.
11. You can tell that they probably don't need it, but it's kind of hard to discern exactly.
He's just going to just place his hand on very shortly on each of the. You said there's 3.
Yes.
So he's just going to very briefly place his hand on each one of them, and he's going to use lay on hands a little bit on the 3 of them. They're common folk, right? They're not. Are they warriors of any type or just common people?
They just look to be common people, from what you can tell.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I'll literally 1 point of healing on each, at least enough for them to be cognizant, take a sip of water, things like that.
Okay. Yeah, so you lean over the top of them. You're reading energy coming out of your between your holy symbol and your hands, and you see their breathing kind of ease a bit, but their eyes kind of fluttering open. They're still kind of, what's the word, confused about what happened and everything, but they look to be awake, and they seem to be breathing seems to even out a little bit.
Great.
You have sinus rhythm.
I think for now that'll be adequate. So we go find the others.
You see Toe's eyes over in the field, helping out Gregorio's, trying to help him put out the vineyard. I'll come back. Unless you want to head over there. What are you doing, Sky?
Skyeth will start making his way over, but obviously he's not a quick fellow in such a big suit of armor, so he'll be making his way over there tentatively.
Okay. And
Essex will also go to put out duty while you go through everyone else.
okay, so you two head over that way. Torm, you're at the Temple of Zeus.
Yes.
Well, this ought to be interesting.
Okay. You go in there, and as soon as you go in there, or they don't go in, but as soon as you get over there, you notice that you've been here the most out of everybody, just about. Everything looks exactly the same as what it was.
Okay, I am going to quick cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
So that takes an action. Okay.
Okay.
Anything?
Nothing seems to light up outside of the symbol you carved in to the frame.
Still looks the same, and still, I guess, it still has the multiple lightning bolts in the state.
No, it's back to 3.
Huh. Okay. I think I'm just gonna peek inside real quick.
Okay.
Trying to be quiet, possibly listening at the door before I actually open it, if possible.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
That's a natural 1. You know what? I gotta use them. Friggin' inspiration.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you friggin' kidding me?
Another nat 1.
Yes, that's another natural 1.
We're
Okay.
getting
Oh,
him out of
wow.
the way now.
Yeah, get him on the way now. It's a good time for it.
Before the 3-headed beast, attacks.
Yeah, it sounds totally empty inside.
Okay. I'm opening the door.
Okay. You open it up, and there is nothing inside. It is completely empty, and it looks as if there is nothing in there. Though your bag starts to kind of vibrate a bit.
Oh, interesting. Anything on detect magic?
Outside of that symbol, no, just that. Even walking inside here, nothing.
Okay, I am reaching into my bag.
Okay. You reach in and you eventually just following the vibration, you come across that eye that you got from the air caps, and that's where this vibration is coming from.
Is it just vibrating, or is it doing anything specific? Is it looking in a specific direction?
It's not looking a specific direction, but now that you're actually looking at it, what you can see is what appears to be this three-headed figure, along with a heading back to some island. It looks like in the ocean.
Okay. I'm I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to go inside and look around for anything that might have caused the temple not to be damaged. Specifically.
Okay. Okay. Can you make a you have an 18 passive perception, right?
I do.
Okay. I'll just make this easy on everybody. So you go looking around into it, and you do happen to find a symbol of a setting moon, kind of tucked away behind a pillar.
Okay.
The symbol of Hecate.
Gotcha. All right, I think I've got all the information I need. I'm gonna head out and try to find the largest group of friendlies. My guess is that it's where the most panic would be.
Yeah, at this point, you walking outside. You see a group. You catch the back of Skype as he's heading over to the houses and the vineyard, and there's another group heading up to Chiron's villa. So either one.
I saw the other two heading off towards the villa direct, or not the villa, the
Vineyard.
vineyard. Yes, that direction. Did I see the other two go that way or no?
Scythe and Soza and Catsex went to the vineyard. The other group you saw looks like townspeople heading up to the villa.
Right.
So which?
I think.
Sorry.
You said mostly townspeople. Okay, I'll go to the vineyard then, because that's where I've seen the majority of our party.
Okay. Then I'll bring it back around to everyone's there now outside of. So I'll do Artemis next, just because he's separated from everybody else at the moment. Artemis. So yeah, you get to the Cap and Hammer, and Melita and Artemisia are outside, tending to a couple that seem to be wounded. And as you get close to him, you happen to just kind of catch it off the light from the fire. This little ball of fur jump off of Artemis and come running over to you and start rubbing against your leg and everything.
I pet the cat and ask if everything's all right.
Artemisia looks up at you. Well, we've been better. It's not every day your town catches on fire.
Is the Ettercap talent I gave to Artemis vibrating?
The talon is not, no.
Okay.
Are any of my symbols vibrating?
Hades and Zeus both are.
I don't have Hades anymore.
Oh, Hades, yeah, that's right. Got destroyed. Zeus is.
Okay.
And not Ares?
Ares is not, no.
Okay.
Yeah, cats, yeah, she's just asking, it's not every day that your town catches on fire.
No, it is not. But if everything's okay here, I'm gonna keep on going on. I think some monsters flew towards the north, because I don't know about the island thing yet. But
Oh yeah, whatever it was landed and took back off to the north after they spit fire everywhere.
where's Chiron?
Well, he's up at his villa. We haven't seen him since this thing passed. It started there first.
All right. I'll go relay this back to everybody else.
Okay, so you're heading to the vineyard too, I take it.
Oh, is that where everybody is?
That's where everyone's heading at this point. Outside DeAngelis, who's kind of making her way to the north at this point.
Okay, I'll check for Chiron then if they're all the way over there.
Okay, so you're heading up to his villa. I'll come back around. DeAngelis, you do anything specific as you're walking north?
Well, let's see. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, so I will just go.
Okay. So Artemis, as you get up, you kind of pass by DeAngelis as you're going up to the villa, and just see her kind of on a walking with purpose to the north towards Olympus. And I'll take us back around to Torm, Tozai, Kazax, and Scythe, all at the vineyard at this point. Gregorius is there. Tozai's been attempting to help out, putting fires out. He's got it down to one row that's on fire, but he's still freaking out because he just lost a decent amount of his vineyard.
I think I'm just gonna be focusing on having things calm down. So, friggin' putting out the fire. That's all I'm gonna be doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I would be frantically wrapping myself in a bedroll and trying to use myself to stamp out the fire.
Okay. It's actually not a bad idea now I'm thinking of it.
Stop, drop, and roll. I looked at my inventory and I was like, I've got nothing to do about fire. Wait, bedroll. Okay.
How big is the vineyard?
How
Vineyards.
tall are the vines?
The vines are only about 3 feet high. They're only about 3 feet high, but the vineyard itself it's 5 rows long and covers roughly about 30 feet, going about 50 feet back.
Okay, I'm just gonna solve this problem now. I'm gonna cast Sleet Storm.
And that'll take care of it.
And it's done.
That will handle it without a problem. As you
And how much of this sleet storm do I get covered in as I'm rolling around?
probably all of it based on where Torm's casting it, but as Torm grabs his holy symbol and starts the incantation, all of a sudden the above the vineyard freezing rain and sleet start coming down over top of it, steaming up a little bit from the fire. Actually, after a few seconds, the fire does end up going out. Tozai, you're on the ground, sort of confused as it went from incredibly hot to incredibly cold and raining in the span of like 6 seconds.
Wonderful. Now my robes are soaked.
It's better than being on fire. Let's get reorganized here.
Gregorios comes over to you. That was impressive. Thank you so much.
Of course. We're going to have to be leaving here shortly, I think. But yeah. Anything else we can do before we leave?
I think we're fine. We haven't seen Chiron though. We're not sure where he is.
Right. It looked like his villa might have been on fire as well. Might want to go up that.
I'll make sure everything's okay here, and I'll head up that way.
Kazax
Well,
is going
I'm
to sprint to
talking about-
Chiron's villa.
Yeah, we'll
We're
head
talking
towards
about
the
us,
villa.
and there goes Kazakhs. Right. All right. Well, we'll see you in a.
Okay. All right, you guys are running off. He stays behind, understanding now what you were saying. As you guys pass by, you guys see Melody and Artemisa sitting there tending to some wounded. Between everybody working, it seems like things are under control a little bit better. You guys pass by what you could make out as the back of DeAngelis, who's gotten to the edge of town at this point. And you guys have seen the back of Artemis as he's heading up the same way to Chiron's villa too. And as you guys get to the top of this, this is somewhat under control itself. This is somewhat under control itself, but Chiron is outside. He's looks to be okay. Artemis, you get there first and see this. Shortly after, the rest of the group, save DeAngelis, is right behind you. and you see a bunch of other people throwing water on, trying to put the fire out. The barn is safe, but his house is being extinguished as this is happening in front of you.
So, just basically go over what everything's going down and with the Cerberus and everything over for him, because now that the fires are out, and wait for the rest of the party to get here.
Okay. It doesn't take them long. You're telling Chiron these things. He looks up. Well, that's good. It's very good to know that the cycle has been reset, basically. Where's the rest of? Oh, there they are now. It looks like. Where's the elf? As everybody else comes running up.
She was at the edge of town. I don't entirely know what she was doing. We should probably go back and get her while we have the
He's heading off in the direction that the beast flew to.
Where the beast? You know where he went?
We were just told they went north.
What's beast?
I have this eye here. Is it still showing the friggin' things flying?
It is, yes.
It's showing that island that we heard about.
The Temple of Poseidon.
If you insist.
He has to be heading that way. It has to be. That's the only place that's close enough to fly to outside of the island with Aradne's island. And there's no temple there.
Right. So we have a destination. Let's get everybody back together. I have some things that I think I should suggest before we go.
Yeah, we seem to have it in control now, thanks to you guys helping us out again. We can take care of this. Do what you need to do. We'll take care of this from here.
Right. Do you have any idea whether we're going to have a bit of time to rest up after our encounter in the underworld? I know I used a bit more power than I intended to before we left.
Everything should be fine now at the tavern, I think. You have to check with him. He should be okay, I imagine.
Right, we'll discuss amongst ourselves and figure out what our plan is. Thank you.
Thank you. Again.
Of course. Alright, let's get everybody together.
Okay, so the five of you know where D'Angelo's kind of heading at this point. D'Angelo's, you still walking north?
Yeah, pretty much like going to wherever the fight is. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you have no idea. It's on an island.
Yeah. Yeah.
How far away is she at this point?
She's not terribly far out of town because everything happening at the same time, but she's outside of town. She's heading toward the oh, you were there. She's heading towards where the lake was where you fought the Hydra.
It's not even right there.
Oh boy.
My superior monk speed, would I be able to run ahead and sort of catch her and stop her?
Oh, with your yes, you'd be able to at this point.
Then I will do so. That way, everybody can catch up to her, a little bit.
Okay. Can you make a perception check since you're a human at night?
Yes.
2 people friggin' lost. Perfect.
I can. Yeah, Tozai gets lost in the woods before the boss fight. Yeah, here we go. There it is. I couldn't find the bar. Come on, be nice.
I'm not sure if you thought
was
this was
almost
the way
19.
this session was gonna go, but
Oh god, I'm sorry, guys.
I had a thought maybe something would happen with this, but yeah. What'd you get, Tozai?
It like landed on 19 and then rolled over. But all told, that was an 11.
11. Okay, she's not terribly far outside of town, so there's a little bit of the fires still. So you manage to catch up to her as she's walking off, almost running into her in the process, but you do manage to catch up to her, and she's just walking, just like a woman with purpose, just walking through the woods.
Friends, slow down. The rest of us are behind, trying to catch up. You walk with great pace.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I was under the impression that the interesting side of things was this way.
I believe it is, but there's a body of water between it and us.
I can see the problem now. Yes.
Come, they're back this way. We'll walk towards them and meet. We'll find a boat.
Very well.
Okay, so as you two turn around and head back, you guys are getting back to town, but at the same time that the rest of the group has just come down and walking towards the tavern. So you see the back of them going through town and heading that way. And everybody catches up. Unless someone's got something specific else to do at this point, I'll say everyone meets up at the tavern. Okay, so everybody's at the tavern. Galen is inside, looking a little bit flushed from having to try to put out a little bit of a fire on the tavern, but he's inside. He's awake. And what are we doing?
I'd like to go because we know we're fighting. What was the intel on the island? What was there? 60 people there?
Something like that. Last you heard, yeah.
We need a boat.
Yeah, let's get the
We have a boat.
Rangers and an actual boat.
We came in a boat. I imagine we got a pretty good seafaring boat. I don't know what kind of boat it is, but we had one in session 1. That's how we got here.
I can also call a boat as a
Oh, a sailor guy.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know
Uh,
how. I don't know who anybody I would know down here because I was.
Well, we
Teleporter.
came in on a ship. We've still got.
Yeah.
Uh,
I would like to go up to Thalen, I think you said his name is, and ask him if anybody has found Chiron.
Yeah, we were talking to Chiron.
Never mind. Yeah, that's the last guy we were talking to. Never mind.
we found it, believe it or not.
It's that perception again.
Yeah, no, that's me. That's me.
That other horse guy.
So, a couple of things I want to bring up. First and foremost, when do we want to do this? Do we want to do this now, or do we want to wait till daylight?
Well, the Andrus
think
is
sailing at night
susceptible
is a
to
good idea.
the daylight.
I think we should attack her when she's weakest, and that would be if her symbol's the waning moon. Wouldn't it be the
Rising
I don't know.
sun.
yeah right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
Alright,
should we
fair enough.
sail at? We should sail at night and get there when she's weaker.
Will want the Andrus suffer in the daytime?
But I want to get a
I
crew,
mean,
like not
It's
just.
not like my skin burns,
us.
I just can't see very well.
Nah, you vampire lady.
I'm not a vampire.
Ah,
I'm
sorry,
not the
werewolf.
only one.
I mean, you could just put a cloak on and fight inside or something.
Not to mention, I think we can effectively rest. I don't know how far away the island is, but we could always take shifts sailing.
I mean, it's
I
not
think
going to
it's
take more
going
than
to
a
be-
day.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
it's-
going to be more than 8 hours. So,
Well, we
I
can always
know-
moor up outside the island if we want to be able to be in position to attack her.
don't-
So resting out on the ocean is not as safe an idea as staying here. They're not going to come back and attack immediately after attacking first. So
I mean,
Also-
they
it's going
might.
to be the safer option.
I'd also
Whether
like to
they
have
are.
Tozai scout because he's the only one who could breathe underwater and swim faster than everybody else.
That's true.
Whoever they are, they're getting bold if they're attacking Calagueros. It
So
is
the
better
second
to
thing,
act sooner.
the second thing I wanted to talk about was I went into the temple. It was the only building here that wasn't on fire, and I found one of the symbols of Hecate. My guess is that potentially what we could do is we could wear those and be protected a bit from whatever we're facing.
Yeah, I have our alkalite. I
Is
should
it
have
only
over
her?
6 of them. Enough
Yes,
for
we
everybody
have
to use.
That just seems logical to me.
It's up to you guys. You want to wear them?
You don't like the idea of wearing such a foul.
I mean, I already
symbol.
carry it with me,
However,
so I got no problem.
I don't
I'll be-
mind wearing a disguise if it means getting into this island without dying.
I'll be frank, I think I would be offending my goddess if I wore such a robe. However, I don't feel that Hestia and Hecate are on disagreeable terms, so I don't think I would be disallowed simply based on my faith to Hestia.
Wearing a robe is one thing, believing in it is another. It is just
Yes.
clothing.
I was about
oh,
to say, surely
we
you're
don't have
not.
believe in
robes.
robes.
We don't have robes.
Oh,
We have
Faith only
symbols.
symbols. Yeah.
Well,
Yes. I would like to pin a holy symbol though to my robes that I'm already wearing.
Okay.
My non-Hecate robes.
I'm
I'll,
going.
We find out there are code
We can
symbols.
figure out how we're wearing them in the morning for what it's worth. If we could get the rest now, it might be a good idea.
That we are.
I'm going to haphazardly pin the holy symbol to my scarf.
Scythe is going to take the symbol, and as he takes it, he just begins to somewhat, not really under his breath, but more or less talking to himself, just reciting a prayer to Hestia for forgiveness. As he starts donning another goddess's symbol.
I mean, we're not
Yep.
at the island yet. We don't have to put them on right now.
I'm putting it on. I'm not forgetting about it in the morning. I have push-ups to do.
I'd rather get it over with. Maybe she
Gotta get
seems to be in a
pumped
good mood today.
I was gonna have a whole town meeting with the, because Aklepe and Chiron should be able to offer some martial assistance, so it's not just 6 versus 60 plus 2 giant monsters.
That's
whatever
also
she's
a
done with
reasonable idea. I
Poseidon.
didn't think about that, I'll be honest.
That's all we need.
Oh
We
yeah,
got
no,
one eye.
I'm not going against an army without an army. I've seen what happens when a small crew goes up against a big crew, and they were not prepared.
More things for me to kill.
One more things to hit you.
I'm excited.
I'm
for
not
the
ready to die yet. I agree. An
Well,
army for an army.
at the very least, we get something interesting.
Okay. So if that is everybody can go to sleep.
We're going to sleep?
I'm asking.
What? I mean, we just got off of a long rest.
Or resting for the night or anything.
Well,
Oh, I
I've
mean,
used a couple spell slots. I have one 4th level spell slot left, and I'd like to have both of them for this thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna stay up and try to congregate what's going on.
Skype will
I'll
join
hop on
alongside
that.
as well.
I need messages sent out to the Amazons because they're also going to be a big force that we could use.
Yes,
Okay.
that would be ideal.
Okay. So Torm, you wanted to take the benefit of a long while everybody else is planning. Is this what I'm getting at?
Yeah, I'm
Um,
planning a raid.
I'm not
Generally
one
get
for
that.
planning war. I just want to punch things. So yeah, Tozai's gonna sleep too, just because there's nothing else for him to do.
I'm
Okay,
going to.
He doesn't need it at all.
Okay.
I'm going to do the trance.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So Artemis, Kessex, and Scythe. Scythe, you staying up? Or you taking a rest too?
Skype can stay up. He doesn't really need any rest right now, so he'll join those staying up and assist in any way he can.
Okay. Kessex.
They have about the same thing. He'll try to organize everybody and whatnot.
Alrighty. I know Artemis is staying up, so Tozai, DeAngelis, and Torm take the benefit of a long rest, and I'll go through these the rest of the party real quick. All right. So, Artemis, Kessex, and Scythe. What are you guys doing?
I want to know what long-range communications we have available to us.
Long range, as far as like.
Well,
how-
we have the Amazons. We have that other island. We have. Those are basically the other places that are. I think they have a trading outpost on the other side.
near the dock where you guys came in the first place. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is kind of island-wide, everybody to arms sort of thing.
Yeah. The closest thing to you is the Amazons.
I just want to know: is there anybody who can deliver messages like
Well, in
that, so we can?
the span of
even if-
8 hours, can Kazakhs make it there and back?
You can make it there, not necessarily back.
Did it take us that long to get there in the first one? The first time we met him?
The first session, to the Amazons. No, it did. Well, wait. Let me look at my map.
I thought it took like. I mean, I
Let's
can't.
look at my map. What's my map say?
Yeah, your map's the same as mine. Actually, because you guys went to the fort and then you went to the orchard, so you actually have no idea exactly how far away the fort actually is from the town. But you do know that Chiron, when he sent the messenger, was expecting somebody back that night, so you could conceivably make it back in a day. You could leave in the morning, get back like early evening.
Would this perhaps be any faster flying? Are we talking about normal generic walking speed, or are we talking about something in particular?
Flying would be faster, yeah.
I mean, if
riding
there's
a
any
steed.
magic casters who can send long
Summon
range, yeah. Or do they have They should have a messaging system at some point. They should have either somewhere.
This may be a long shot. I have a plan, but it like I said, it could be a long shot. But perhaps if you could get me towards a Pegasus, I could chat with it. I believe they fly, correct?
They do, yes.
Skiath
If
did
you
not
can get me to-
arrive.
Good luck. I don't know where we would find one.
Have fun.
Like I said, it is a long shot.
On Pegasus Island, huh?
You did
It's
see one.
stable.
You did see one in the stables.
How
There was-
far away are we from the stables? Would I know that by
Yeah,
now?
you were there for that, and that was about a
Mhm.
mile away.
Well,
Oh, that's doable.
would we care to try our luck? I mean,
What does the town use normally? Do they have it? They would normally have a system to communicate in case of an emergency, correct?
They just send people typically. It's not an emergency here, so to speak, terribly often. They haven't put a whole lot of thought into it, unfortunately. Usually when something happens, the Eclipe's Rangers and Artemisa and Melita are able to come to arms.
well, I suppose I could offer. Normally, my goddess wouldn't dare be brought down to a mere messenger, but perhaps if I pray hard enough, you.
Skiath, did you not come in on a mystic horse that you had? You could ride to the stables to meet with this Pegasi.
I could. However, here's the issue: is that it does take quite a bit out of me. I more or less channel a spirit, and it becomes the horse. I could do this, but I would need to take a rest after this. I just feel it'd be too taxing. I would have to obviously summon it there and speak with the animals, which would also take more of my energy, and then I'd have to make my way back. And
Well, it is only a mile. We can do that in under an hour.
Or we could just send messengers and go along with what because we're waiting 8 hours anyways. So
Can the messenger speak with Pegasi?
we could just send messengers there.
There is
And
no
let
one
them
there
know.
except the horses. We
No,
need
we could
Skiath
just-
there.
We
speak
can
with
just
them.
literally send a messenger from our town over there. We're waiting 8 hours anyways. They will make it.
No, you don't. There's no one. The messenger can't do anything at the stable if we sent a messenger.
Why would we go send them to a stable? We can just send them to the village.
I think he's referring to send him to the fort.
The fort, yeah.
I thought
we
you were talking
can
about the
literally just
stable.
send them. We have 8 hours to kill. We don't need to do this quickly. It's just something that we need to do.
I know channel divinity is not like a divine intervention, DM, but if I used up a slot of my channel divinity, would it be somewhat feasible for me to simply get my goddess to relay a message?
I'll allow with religion.
Well, it's the goddess of Hestia, so I mean, I think she's got like a way of comfort and whatnot. So
Okay.
essentially, I'd just be praying right to Hestia.
Okay.
Find a fireplace.
I'll do it with the religion check.
Okay. That'll be a 10.
That's actually, considering your background with Hestia, that's enough.
All right.
So yeah, you drop down to pray. Oh, go ahead. You're about to do it.
Yeah. So you just see Skyeth sit down in front of the fireplace, and he simply places his warhammer down, shield on top, and it's almost as if he's warming his hands by the fireplace. And he goes, "Oh, Goddess Hestia, please aid your humble servant at this time. I require something for which I am unable, and it would bring me great comfort if you could do this for me." And he waits the response for Hestia.
As you get done with your prayer, you kind of feel like that energy that you have on you kind of leave you, in a sense. Just kind of like lifts off your body, and it immediately returns to you. But it almost feels lighter, in a way, if that makes any sense.
Hey,
And
please,
you can.
my goddess is with me.
Yeah.
Kazakhs, what? Anyone? I believe we are within the patronage of our lovely goddess. She will relay the message to whom we please. Please speak to me as if you were speaking to the goddess. Give your respects, and she will perform the request. And as he sits down, his eyes flush white. Skyeth is no longer there.
Okay. Cassax Artemis, you guys.
Yeah, I'd like to. Am I speaking to Hestia, or am I speaking to Hestia as a messenger for the other? Or-
You're basically talking to them through Hestia. Best I can tell from that.
Skyeth
Okay.
is a vessel. Hestia is essentially there taking control of Skyeth's body. Like a friendly form of possession.
Oh boy.
Are we asking a god a favor, pretty much?
Amazons.
Okay.
Skyeth has
Yeah.
asked for you, so she will relay whatever you tell her to.
Great warriors. There is a great need upon us. We require your help in an assault on an island that is filled with these cultists that you have met before. They have harmed you before with this hag they sent into your ranks. They have harmed your friends. But it is a grave hour. You must strike now, by the morning. We require your help in defeating this horde, this scourge upon the land.
Hestia will respond, "I will give your message to those whom you wish to hear it. I will not force them to join the battle."
Of course.
And with that, Skyeth kind of shifts back and realizes his hands are a lot closer to the fire than what he's realizing, so he jerks them back. So, were we successful?
I hope.
Right.
Time will tell.
That remains to be seen.
We wait until the morning now to see if they arrive here.
Right. Well, I'm not properly taxed. Is there anything else we can do? I have some time, and I don't think there's enough time for me to have a good night's sleep, but I'm more than ready for whatever may come our way.
Okay. What are you guys doing? Just waiting out the long rest.
Pretty much.
Well, I'd like to go over with Chiron and Eclipse what our options are for everything. But
Okay. They're still out there, so I mean, you can go out on your own. Everybody else can rest if that works for everybody. Or
Sure.
I mean, if somebody else wants to go, I'm just saying, throwing out there as an option.
Do you need any company, or do you wish to go alone?
either works. If you need to rest for your thing, you can get your rest now and on the boat ride over there. I only need a short rest, so I can just rest on the boat and I'll be just fine.
Well, I don't believe there's much I can do in terms of resting. I don't think there's anything I can truly recover. So I'll go with you, so at least you're not by alone, and no one can pick you off as easily as you would if you were solo.
I actually, on second thought, I do not need a rest. I will accompany you as well.
These are troubling times. We should stick together, for the most
Indeed.
part.
Okay.
For the most part, yes.
Okay. Scythe, Artemis, and the Angelus. Cassax, you resting? You going with them?
I don't need a rest. I'll go with.
Okay. So the four of you head out. Eclipse is still pretty close, finishing up what looks to be finishing up the last of the wounded. She stands up as you guys come out. Oh, how are you guys doing?
We're thinking about a counterattack. We sent a messenger out to the fort, or we just sent a message to the fort to alert the Amazons. And I'd like to know what we have as options for a counterattack, because we know they're at the island.
Not much. I have my rangers. Phallus can fight, and so can Artemisa and Melita. That's the best warriors you're gonna have here.
Well, I guess they could fit on our What about transportation over to there? Will we be able to go in 2 teams? I would like at least one, because they should have at least 60 acolytes over there, plus those 2 monsters. So
The fort might have some more access to boats and the like. Most of what we have here are fishing boats. We might be able to fit the rangers on one, and maybe you guys on another, but that'd be the best we can do.
yeah, because I think we should at least do this in 2 prongs. Have the acolytes be distracted by one thing while the other force goes to deal with the large monsters.
That's what you like, then that's fine. I'll get my rangers together and come up with something.
All right.
And she walks off in her normal, just goes on her way type, her all business walk of hers. Okay. You go to see Chiron too, you said?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna relay all the information to all the heads of staff for the town, I guess.
Okay. Chiron's still up at his villa, so you guys walk up there. And he's just kind of looking over everything, just confused about what happened. You guys come walking up, and he looks over. Adventurous, you're back.
Yeah, we're actually planning to counterattack in the morning.
That might be a good idea.
We've already sent messengers to the Amazon fort, and Eclipse is going to rouse her rangers, and we're going by boat in the morning.
Oh, well. Hopefully she'll be able to help you. And the Amazons will be a good fit as well. Do you need anything from me, by chance?
Logistical help, that's all we can really do.
Well,
If you're a commander for the fighters over there, we're planning on splitting off from the main army, because I know they have quite a number of people on the island. We won't be able to handle them with just our small group.
I will I will see if I can find my map of that island and come up with something to let them know.
Thank you very much. Is there anybody else we could probably collude with before we start this raid?
Not that I can think of. No, that's your best. That's your best warrior is a Klepe.
Okay.
There's nothing else. I have to finish cleaning up in here. Thank you again for everything.
Of course.
He walks in. Okay. Before you are doing what?
That's all I was doing.
Okay. The other three, you guys have anything you're doing while you're out here? Or just along for the ride?
I'm just along for the ride mainly, but if there's anything I can lend a hand with, then I will.
Okay. I'll say you guys get back to the tavern, and the time passes without a problem. You guys have long rested, so there's no exhaustion. Had long rested before this, so no exhaustion or anything like that. In the morning, Torm and Tozai come out of their rooms, heading out to the main area with you guys.
If you don't mind, I'd actually like to stay in my room for a little bit. I'm gonna mix up some woad for today.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say this then. As you guys wake up, then DeAngelis, you feel another spider crawling on you.
What does this mean? This has happened twice.
Cassax, your amulet is glowing.
What?
Artemis, your Zeus figurine is starting to vibrate badly. Torm, you hear a thunderclap almost as soon as you wake up. And Tozai and Scythe, both in your head, you both hear the voice of what sounds like the ferryman from the underworld.
I
And
don't know what this means.
so that's you guys have all that happening. And this pretty much unknowingly to you guys. Well, the four in the main room would know, but Tozai and Torm, you guys wouldn't know that they're feeling it at the same time as both of you. You're all getting this message at the same time.
Was there a message, or is it just the vibrating?
Just the vibrating. Actually, the message. I'm sorry. The message. Tozai and Scythe. Like I said, you guys both hear the ferryman, and it sounds like the ferryman, and the message is basically, "Go north. I will help you across the ocean. Hecate's followers are fewer. She's getting weaker. This is the time."
So, DeAngelis in particular starts saying, I still don't understand why a god would hide behind their followers like that, to hide their own weakness, but she sort of like mid-sentence kind of realizes what she's saying and is quiet for a moment.
Okay.
The irony.
Did anyone else hear from the ferryman? Or was that just me?
That was probably just you.
Well, rather trustworthy fellow, if you remember our last encounter. The ferryman gestures us to go north, and he says that Hecate is growing weak and her followers are dwindling. Does that make sense? I'm sorry, I'm just remembering this city, and if that was the cause of it,
I feel like
that
that's
looks
good enough
anything
for
but
both.
weak.
It's a good enough signal as anything. We should head north then.
Yes.
Tozai, I'll say that you're awake at this point. You going through your
Yeah.
morning workout?
Yeah, at this point, I've done my workout in my room, and I'll be coming down.
Okay.
Yeah, and still has tea.
Alrighty. Torm, you were making.
Word. So I'm coming down with my face covered in blue paint.
Okay. Torm comes around the corner. Tozai comes out first. Tozai comes around the corner into the main room. You guys all look up and see Torm looking like a, to his background, looking like the Oathguard Viking
Oh,
as he walks out.
oh
It's time
is there a
for war.
festival? Oh, sorry, I thought there was a festival today or something.
Oh, it's a
I'm not a-
festival. This will be fun.
Oh,
I
Right.
couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, let's punch stuff.
I must have been asleep this entire time. Is everyone here a warmonger?
Well, a bit.
Uh, yes, I am definitely a warmonger.
Thank the gods, I thought I was the only one. Every time we started, I banged my shield, and I didn't really see anyone else doing it, so I thought I was just overzealous. Alright, yes, let's go break things and fight some enemies.
Yes, it sounds good.
Always a
My
pleasure.
boomerang first.
Okay. So, you guys leaving the tavern?
Yeah, let's head north.
All right. As you guys leave the tavern, heading, just walking out the door, you do see the townspeople kind of being haphazardly fitted with various things, and Artemis, especially since you're the one that was trying to put this whole thing together, you're kind of looking at it like these guys don't have the first clue what they're doing with this equipment.
The Rangers don't?
Not the Rangers, the townspeople.
Oh, well, they're not going anywhere, I don't think.
You have no, you haven't seen a Calipe or there's no sign of the Calipe or the Rangers or anything. There's also no sign of the Amazons in town right now.
Well, that's a good thing. They should have been meeting us by water.
So
Yeah,
far, yeah.
Okay. We're on.
Heroes, before we leave, listen, I'm not the most charismatic fellow, but I look out there and I see a bunch of people unsure of what they're doing and not prepared to die. Maybe if anyone here wants to rally them up and give them some fine words, a motivated warrior is much more effective than a scared one.
Well, I've never been one to motivate people, but I've also never been terrible with my words, so.
I'll assist you in getting everyone's attention, and I'll help you with this. I've just seen so many people go to war unwilling and afraid. I'd hate for their last moments to be filled with fear rather than passion or devout respect for the town.
I was gonna tell them to go back home.
Well, if things go down, do you think they'll have that option? Look at how the town was on fire before.
Training or no training, they wouldn't have been able to take down 2 giant monsters.
No, but I guess I've always just been one to... I'd rather die fighting than simply be slaughtered. I'd at least like to help these people realize they have potential, even if they don't even realize it yet. I
Perhaps that.
digress.
Sorry.
No, it's fine, I just... These people aren't like us. They weren't made to slay beasts, but if we can give them a glimmer of hope, maybe that's all they need. Maybe they don't need to be warriors.
Hmm.
Sorry, it's my paladin side talking. For the people, fight with the people, for the people, die for the people.
Yeah, we're the ones going to go die. They're going back home.
That's what you feel your best course of action is. Sorry. I forgot a little bit passionate.
We will be going in on the first wave, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Well,
we're the main.
We can inspire them with our actions on the beach.
Yes.
That, in my experience, has been the best way to motivate raiding groups.
In the
Kill everything
end,
in front of you.
in the
Friends,
end,
I think we're missing an important piece of information here. The fact that we didn't tell them to arm themselves and they are arming themselves, perhaps somebody should go see why they're arming themselves if they have a purpose. They might be riding into battle, and if we don't think they're prepared, they might ride into a tide of death. Maybe we should stop them. Talk to these people.
Do you want me to rally everyone, at least, so you're speaking to the entirety of the group, or do you just want to ask a few at a time?
Bang your shield, man.
let them fight if they so desire. The weak will be cold eventually. Why not let them?
I agree. I will do what's true to my nature, and you can all do what's true to yours. And Scythe slams his shield into the ground, raises it, and starts banging on his shield with his hammer, and moving towards the line of combat.
We'll run.
Combat.
To the north,
Yeah.
I think you mean.
Yeah,
We're
we're just
going-
walking towards a mountain right now. We ain't got.
There's no combat yet. I'm assuming to the
No,
north.
here.
No, but put on an act, everyone. You say you want to motivate the people with your action. Let's leave here as if we are looking forward to it.
I always am. I don't need to pretend.
I'll take out my pan flute and start marching, taking very high knee steps and playing something on the pan flute to inspire this march.
Yeah,
You know
playing-
what? Never mind. We're
I'm
doomed.
gonna look at them all confused and just walk over to them and ask the people why they're arming themselves.
You're asking him?
Yeah, what the hell are
Okay.
y'all doing with this? Y'all obviously don't know what you're doing.
You've helped us out so much.
Yes,
Are-
this is professional work. Leave it to the professionals. We don't want people to run out there and get slaughtered for no reason.
Artemisa and Melita gave us some things. We just figured is to help you fight.
No, you should stay here. We have the Rangers and the Amazons going to help us.
Well, in that case, and a couple of them start they overhear this conversation and they start kind of like taking stuff off again.
No, just if worst comes to worst, just leave it in your house. And if you want to try doing something, if word comes back that things have failed, then you can muster all you want.
Yeah, we'll do that then. And they start just, as I said, taking stuff off on it, taking helmets and things, and just kind of going back into their homes. What's left of them. Sky, can you make a performance check, please, and do it with advantage?
Sure.
Tell us, can you make one too?
I knew it was coming. With my beautiful +0. That's a 12.
Yeah, it's a 12 as well for me.
Two
Oh,
12s.
there it is. Destiny.
Okay.
Matching.
Sky, you start banging on your shield, walking to the north. Tozai, same thing. You start playing, trying to get a rousing tune behind you with the pan flute. They kind of look up, kind of hesitantly. But no one follows you, but they kind of get an air. They seem a little more confident that you guys are going to be okay going. They just seem to have a little more hope for things. It looks like.
DeAngelis is pretending that she doesn't know these people.
Okay, so and DeAngelis is like 10 feet off to one side and kind of behind.
Turn around. Come on, everyone. DeAngelis, everyone, join us.
As you guys proceed, are you guys actually leaving town?
Yeah, there's nothing else for us to do here, correct? You said Eclipe and Chiron and all them already left?
You haven't seen them.
I'd ask for where they are since I'm still talking to this person.
Okay. They look up at you. We haven't seen them since this morning.
Great, so they've already shipped off.
I guess.
Alright, I'm just we'll head out then.
If they're not organizing you, who is?
Artemisa and Melita gave us equipment. That's why we saw Chiron this morning. It said, make sure that there's going to be a battle.
Ah, okay. So you are getting your orders from one of them.
Oh.
That's what I was making sure.
Oh, yes. We are. We haven't seen them since they said something.
That's fine. They're preparing to go by boat to the island. We have a special ride awaiting for us.
Oh, okay. Well, hope everything works out. Have fun storming the temple.
We'll be back and ready for a festival when we return.
Okay. Good luck. So you guys are heading out?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys head to the north, and it's not terribly far. It takes about
Ignore that roll.
Okay.
Misclick.
Takes about an hour and a half to get to where you're going, past Olympus. The trail looks familiar with passing by the lake where you guys fought the Hydra, and a little further past that, past Olympus, with the storm clouds totally clear. But as soon as you get around Olympus, there is a storm over the top of this island in the distance. It doesn't look terribly far off, about a mile and a half or so away, possibly. And in the morning, with the contrast with the morning air, as you guys get closer to the sea, Torm and Artemis, you guys would know this feeling, that first thing in the morning, fresh seawater, sea smell is hitting you guys. As you guys get closer and get to the coastline.
So,
Go ahead.
So before we all just kind of go, D'Angelis sort of like turns to everyone and says to them, "The way that I see it, in the end, this world belongs to the strong, and for those who seek strength, my blade is always theirs. You have proven to be valuable allies, and this is possibly the most decisive moment that we've spent together. Do not disappoint me, as much as I disappoint myself." And that's kind of her idea of motivation, I guess.
I was
Okay.
about to say, hell of a pep talk there.
Yeah, that's the.
I guess we'll try not to.
Just for fun, D'Angelis, can you make an intimidation check?
Just quick.
I would love to.
Oh, here we go.
If it's any consolation, I'm almost proud of all of you.
17. Ouch.
Yeah, 17.
Could I be able to contest that intimidation check with my own?
Sure, if you want.
Oh, is she trying to intimidate us?
She's not trying to intimidate. It's more a thing of like she's trying to rally at the same time. But the way that she is, it just comes
Ooh,
off really
crap
weird as a
roll.
drow.
Skyeth goes to raise and bang on his shield, thinks for a moment, and then puts it back down.
I also got a 17.
Okay.
Would this be contested by an insight or an intimidation?
Another intimidation.
Oh,
Oh gosh. All right.
I don't care, to be honest.
It's a nat 1 as always.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a nat one as well. So this is get all these out now.
Artemis and D'Angelis, you Deanne, just you saying this, Artemis is kind of give it right back to you in a sense, not in a bad way, just like that team spirit kind of thing. Where you sit like two football players kind of just pounding each other's pads and the like before they get on the field, just rousing each other up. That's what you two are kind of basically doing that right now. Everybody else kind of sitting back, just like, yeah, okay.
DeAngelis is having a good time.
As you guys get to the coastline, as you guys get to the coastline, looking out, none of you guys really recognize this particular being, but as you guys get to the coastline, about 50 feet out, you see a robed figure just standing on the water. But he's considered to be considered a huge creature with white hair, holding a trident. Like I said, white and blue robes on, looking at you guys. And as you guys get even closer, he points his trident at the shoreline, and a boat forms out of the water. And he puts his trident back up. He just puts his trident back up, and you guys all hear as he speaks. Get in. I will make sure you get to the island safely.
Thank you.
It is just you guys here right now. There is nobody else.
Oh, looks like it's just us.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Cowards.
That's all
Are
right,
you
guys. I
sure
got
you don't
two
want to go
armies.
back and grab the villagers? They seem to want to fight for what it's worth.
They will
Yeah,
die
no.
if they come with us.
They would get us killed, to be honest.
Guys, it's okay. I spotted the two armies. And then I'll look down at each of my arms and flags.
I facepalm as hard as I possibly can.
I
Once
hate
again,
you.
I do not know this man.
Go ahead and get on the boat.
I'm not going to be the most disappointing thing before I die. That is. And then Skype is just going to look down at his shield and kind of start reciting a little prayer to Hestia.
Okay.
DeAngelis is also going to pray to her own goddess.
Okay. As you guys are doing this, you don't hear it interfere, but just you hear at the same time this the same voice that was speaking to you from the ocean, from the sea, I should say, saying, "Hopefully, you can get rid of whoever's defiling my temple.
That would be Hecate.
Hopefully, it's not so bad. I have to make a decision, but hopefully, it's not the one I have to make.
To drown everybody?
I'm hoping it doesn't come to that."
Don't worry, we'll send those cultists to heck, okay?
I mean, if it's just them.
The 9 hex.
To the 9 hex with them.
Have you seen our allies out here this morning? We were supposed to have some people that were coming with us.
I have not yet, no.
But if the Amazons arrive, it would be most helpful to clear your temple if they were to be transported safely across.
I will take care of who I can when they show up.
One more favor, if I may.
Yes?
Can you let my goddess Hestia know I did my best, and I look forward to whatever my future holds.
I will relay that for you.
How do they even know each other?
Is he safe? And I will hop on the boat.
Okay. Despite the fact it's made of water, it holds you Not a problem. Doesn't barely even moves when you jump in.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Oh,
checking the boat
the
for how
boat is
seaworthy
made
it
of
is.
water.
The
Yeah,
boat,
I'm doing the
he
same thing you do. We're
Yeah,
both going over to this boat.
Yeah, he formed this. He mentioned his temple, so you know it's Poseidon. He basically formed a boat out of water.
Water yacht.
I'm on a boat and it's going and
I'm not terribly
Comfortable?
excited about this anymore. I'd rather have wood under my feet.
Yep.
uh,
Just
Scythe is
don't
going to
look
look over.
down.
Scythe is going to look over and notion with his shield as in, would you like to stand on my shield instead of standing on water?
If there's only one way to get across, I'll jump in.
Okay, you jump in, and actually, it feels as nervous as you were. You jump in, and it's sturdy. It looks weird, but it feels like it's solid ground.
Let's get this over.
Very well.
Everybody's in.
all aboard.
Um, as soon as you guys get in, the boat just starts going towards the island. No oars, no motor, nothing like that. And of course, no motor, but no oars, no other manpower, anything. It just starts heading towards the island. You guys get it's within range. You can easily see it now. It's a forest island. It's a forest island, and the wind is around. The wind from the sea is whipping through around everybody's bodies and the lake. About halfway there, lightning starts striking around the boat, but there is no heat, no other properties with it. It's just the aesthetics as it hits, as you're now getting closer to what you see of the storm, and you guys make it there. What feels to be about an hour worth of travel, and you guys just gently nudge up on the shoreline, like it was just perfectly parked there. What are we doing?
I mean,
I
we're
was
kind
kind
of
of sailing.
not able to do anything. We're on a boat made of water.
No, we're off the boat.
Oh, we're off the boat now?
And we're like moored up on. So I'm hopping off the boat
I'm getting off too.
to land.
There's no movement in the trees. There's nothing on the beach. Nothing.
It is incredibly quiet here. The same kind of quiet that was at the stable.
Is it like an open beach, or is it like a?
The beach is open, but right beyond it, probably 100 feet, is trees. There is a path between them, just a dirt path between them, leading to the north.
Is it raining or thundering?
It was just the lightning. There's no thunder. It's just the cloud hanging over the top of the island.
No thunder. Silent storm.
I'm not sure I like this very much.
DeAngelis, with the darkness of the cloud, you're not in sunlight.
Oh Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Just so you know.
Well, there's only one path. I suppose there's no avoiding it.
Let's hold on for just a moment. I'd like to. Can I just take a really close look at the trees? Look around. Do I see anything?
Make a perception check if you could, please.
Higher than
21.
Oh, shit.
21. There is some movement, but it looks like it's just from wind. Nothing looks out of place here outside of just the fact that it looks like it's really well maintained. But nothing looks like it's been through the trees or anything like that. The trail looks like it's been used.
I got
successfully.
a nat 20 on perception.
Okay. The trail looks like it's been used a lot, but besides that, Nothing looks like it's been disturbed.
When we get into the, I guess,
I get on the beach.
forest, would you like me to try and see if I can sense anything once we get a little bit more of a foothold in the island?
That might be a good idea. In the
Anybody with
meantime-
good eyes, definitely. Or any
Is-
sort of sight enhancement.
Does this island feel unnatural?
In what sense?
Well, as a sailor, I would know what an island would normally sound like and stuff. And this is not normal, correct?
It's not normal in the sense of like it's not an island that you would imagine. It's not ethereal or anything like that. If that's what you're talking about, it's not like magical in nature, as you can tell.
Okay.
It feels like solid. It feels like solid ground.
No, I meant like just in there's no sounds going on. That's weird for an island.
Yeah, in that sense. Yeah, there's nothing here. You know, you can tell something's from your sailor background. You can tell something's off.
Do you think if we got back on the boat, it would take us around the island so we could scout?
Well,
Do we have time for this?
I don't know.
Well,
if I
we're
want to
here.
Charge into something that we don't know anything about.
it's not charged, but we definitely have gods on our side here. I think we'll be all right walking down the path. We'll take precaution. You got on a boat made of water. I think you can walk down a path. Come on, One Eye.
It's just. I don't know. I don't like this situation. I've walked
We'll
into
both hang
ambushes
back
once or twice.
We'll both hang back and wait for an ambush.
Well, I plan on being stealthed in the woods by the side of the path.
We should definitely stick together. Damn it. If everybody wants to go, we'll go. But we need to take this very cautiously.
Absolutely.
Okay. So what? Tozai, I know you're stealthing. Are you guys all sticking together though at the same time? Just Tozai's gonna be off the path.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like 10, maybe 15 feet off of the group, just trying to keep low in the bushes, stealthily, monkily, flanking them.
Okay.
We have inspiration.
Oh, you get some more from the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the total at right now, by the way, for inspiration? Because I kind of haven't kept track of that.
Nobody knows.
Nice.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
I keep track of my personal ones, but I don't know about the chat ones.
Yeah, the chat ones throw the count off on our personal ones a bit. Not that it's bad. I'm not knocking it Twitch. Just saying. I think that we have a personal one too that we keep. So
Yeah, I have 30 now. I'd like to just get like 3 feet.
you said that before this session.
No, I have no idea how many.
I
don't
know.
if you count.
Yes, I'm the same way.
So
As a
just,
fighter, I don't need any extra feats.
right. So you're just heading down the path. Tozai, if you're gonna stealth, or anybody wants to stealth, give me a stealth roll. Everybody else can just.
I no longer have disadvantage on stealth, so I will do that.
Okay.
10.
Give it a shot.
22, but I'm not. I'm stealthing
Oh, come
I'm
on,
stealthing.
really?
just enough so that Thorm stands out even more.
I'll roll this and see how bad it is.
No.
Oh, it's horrible.
Toes, I
Eight.
got a 25.
All right.
I
rolled
also- I got a
20 and
22.
rolled a 1,
I
and the 1 is what matters.
yeah, the disadvantage with the heavy armor. Yeah.
hmm I got an 8, so it's not necessarily the best as well.
Okay. And DeAngelis and Cassex?
10.
10?
I got a 19.
19. All right, Tozai, Artemis, and DeAngelis, guys get into tree line and pretty much get lost in the leaves and the trees. Skythe and Cassex, you're walking down the middle of the path. Not trying to make a whole lot of noise, just your armor is just naturally just clunk, 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 clunk as you guys are walking through. Torm is behind you guys, looking around. What a nice place this is. I hope they don't know that we're coming.
Trip, eat shit, and pots and
There's
pots and
so
pans.
much.
He's so paranoid that he's drawing too much attention to himself, thinking the trees are supposed to be moving.
Ah.
As you you guys walk for not terribly long, probably 3 or 4 minutes. You get to the as you walk down this path, eventually the tree line ends, opening up to a large expanse. In front of you stands what appears to be what is the temple that you know at this point to be the Temple of Poseidon, which stands 20 feet high, made of white marble, which is undamaged from the winds and salt water from the sea around it, with 2 pillars at the front depicting various fish and merfolk and watery scenes and the like. In front of the temple, a fallen statue of a bearded man lies in front of a white marble statue of a robed woman with sunken features. The statue looks in the same condition as the temple, and it is still incredibly quiet here, with only the sounds of the waves from either side of the temple. One side, on the eastern side, there are rocks kind of making a artificial inlet, and on the western side of the island, you can easily see a beach that's had the waves crashing on it. And
Before we got any too terribly far in, did we have the chance to get those friggin' symbols on us?
yeah, I'll say that happens. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Yes.
look at.
They're
Oh,
putting
wait,
those
I
on.
put mine on last night.
Are we gonna fix the statue first or keep going?
Is everyone putting those on before we get too far? Is everyone putting those on?
I've actually
Yeah.
had mine on the entire time. Like I never
Yep,
took my
mine
symbol
on.
off.
They're
Yeah.
gifting a lot of inspiration in the Twitch chat. Like
That's
20 of them.
That's
You
fine.
can re-roll
That's a bit
everything.
aggressive.
I've
Oh.
got like 3.7k channel points, but I don't know if I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah, you can't.
No.
Only watchers can.
I know D'Angelo's, Tozai, and Skype, you guys had yours on. So Torm, Artemis, and Cassix, you guys putting yours on?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just carry mine in the cloak, so I can
Would
just
any of
flip it.
you like me to perhaps see if there's anything around us of a less humanoid nature?
That's a good
Yeah.
call. Go for it.
I'd say we should switch this temple up because it's already desecrated, and the more we desecrate it back to Poseidon, the less power she will have.
Yes, you're right. I'll simply check our surroundings, our near surroundings, to see if there's anything other than us, and then we can get to work. Sounds fair to everyone?
Sounds fair enough to me.
And so Skype is just going to close his eyes, and he's going to cast Divine Sense.
Fey, undead, and fiends.
Fey, undead, fiends, and celestials. And let me just see here. I'll read the whole description. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover, and you know the type of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity. So I wouldn't know what their name is, but I'd know whether they're like a vampire or whether they're a hydra or a demon or something like that.
Okay.
Within a 60-foot
60 foot.
radius, yeah.
With this, actually, nothing shows up to you.
Well, they're either extremely, extremely well hidden, or we are alone, for the most part.
I'm
Say-
gonna pull the eye out of my bag again and see if it's showing anything.
Okay. You go to pull the eye out, and as you're looking at it, and you start looking at it, just trying to see if anything's coming up on it, in your hand, it shatters.
Yeah. Well, that sounds interesting.
So let's not trust my sense either. They're not letting prying eyes into this. Well, aside from a little bit of faith in our own strength, it looks like we're on our own.
Time for some old-fashioned scouting.
I was thinking the same thing.
Go ahead and pull the owlbear up, guys. And I've got my set up just now. So
I've got it pulled. Oh,
It's refreshing on my end, so.
yeah, I just changed it. Sorry.
You're good.
Yep.
ooh,
I blame.
damn, he's broken in half.
Oh. That is.
Yeah, if you guys are going up there, let me know.
Well, yes, I would like to try to stealthily.
Does the
I'd
statue
say,
look like Poseidon? Did we figure that out? Sorry, I was looking at something.
Yeah, you could figure out that from what you saw in the figure and the statue, it's Poseidon.
Yeah, I think we should hit her down.
Is that Hecate?
The broken one. Well, that matches the description of what you know of Hecate from the robed figure with the sunken features that was walking around town, and the statue is Poseidon. The one laying down is Poseidon. The one that's still up is what appears to be Hecate from description. Tozai.
can I sneak up to here and see if I can see any better?
As you start walking towards there, actually, I'm going to move you real quick because I'll say when this happens is back here.
Yeah, do you think?
And Castex, actually, you're in the range of this too.
Okay.
As you guys get right about there, Tozai still actually sets it off. What you hear is, you have been in my way since you arrived. That will no longer be the case. I will take over the underworld. I will have control of death itself. I am Hecate, goddess of magic, and you will no longer stand in my way. A loud thunderclap hits, and a pulse of bright light comes from the statue. And the voice calls out again, "Attack!"
Oh no.
Tozai, Castex, actually Scythe too. Can all of you push back 15 feet, and can you all make dexterity saving throws, please?
Okay, so my aura protection will give a +2 to all the saving throws, and you're both within 10 feet of me.
Yep.
And I
13.
believe you also have resistance to magic from spells, so since Thunderwave is a spell, you also get resistance automatically. And you said it was a con save?
Dexterity.
Dex save.
Dexterity.
That's a 30,
okay.
20 without that +2.
Nice.
That was a 13 with the +2.
Yeah, 22 on my end.
This was a dex
Did all of
save.
us? Sorry.
No, just those three.
Okay.
Tozai and Scythe, you guys are fine. Castex, you are knocked prone from this. There's no damage done. This is just like an effect more than anything else. And Scythe, you're back 15 too.
Okay, I'll move myself back to, I suppose, right about here. Does that make sense?
Yep, that's fine. And as that happens, and you hear this thing, you hear Hecate call out attack, and from the outside and from the inside of the temple, the double doors in the middle, the temple doors open, and out come what appears to be about 20 of these robed. You guys ran into. Well, you weren't here for that. You and DeAndres weren't here for that. You guys running out of those rangers, those cloaked cultists, come running out and setting up and running over towards you guys from either side. There were more coming around. Another group of 20. I did it in groups to make my life a little bit easier on how many I'm making.
Those are all a score of them?
Yes.
Woo!
Let's do it.
Oh Lord. Jeez.
As they come running around the sides. 20, like I said, 20 coming out the middle. 20 more from each side. Coming into the battle, coming into this area with daggers and maces drawn, ready to fight on Hecate's order. And with that, we're gonna take a break.
Pazuzu.
Burning hands time. In a bit.
Eerie.
I say we all take a nice step back, file them in single file, and we shatter all of them at once.
If we can group them, yes, that would be
Did you?
ideal.
I'll take the ugly ones.
That's them all.
There.
That's all of them.
That's all of them. They're
They
all.
have the exact
ordered.
same face and hair and everything.
Guys, I
They're
got an idea.
basically all twins.
We're
Like,
not even gonna fight them.
With all
I'm
the
gonna
chat
pull out the
inspiration,
pants
can I
Hey,
trade
you
those in
guys
for a
did it.
feat?
No,
No,
Oh. I thought you
not now.
not for that. No, not in the middle of this. No.
damn.
Can I like?
Alright.
Can we? No.
Yeah. So we're gonna take a break quick. We'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'm going to dash outside real quick. So, yeah, Twitch. We'll be back in like 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. You're gonna like this.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
But also do everything that we would also do. It's a fine line.
As long as it has a pan flute. I'm telling you, pan flute's gonna save us. I'm gonna pan flute them away over to the left, and you guys just run in. I'll be in a minute.
Mid battle, you
I-
find out that the pan flute is like a magical item that deals like a bunch of thunder damage. If you play it like as poorly as possible.
Nat 20. Zuzu and I. It's a magical item that saves us all, but I have to get a nat 20.
Ah, it's a shame they're not fiends. Now would be a perfect time for some channel divinity turn to faithless.
That's all right. Notice where we are. We
Yeah.
are also surrounded by water, so if our forces, who we haven't seen,
24.
are going to show up, this could be the time.
Man.
They could also just
They
be chilling
could
in a
if they
boat,
are
watching, watching from the
Pop
ship.
up. Or Pazuzu himself might help us out. I'm fully faithful. We got this. We just charge in there like we own the place, and stuff will work out.
I mean, I stand to the side. I'm still stuck, so they don't know where I am.
Well, yeah, all right. Yeah, you don't charge in, but like do what we do,
Stand on the side, watch the whole party. Like,
and then just stay in the tree. Just wait till everybody falls asleep. Get off the island. Go live your life somewhere.
Again? Oh, I got 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
It's,
5.
we don't.
All to the meet to go.
is Shatter? Shatter's a con save, right?
I believe so.
Yes.
Well, feel free even if they're all around me, feel free to spam the shit out of it.
I also have boomerang. Same.
I mean, I have advantage, I think, on con saves, and I have a +9. So
I've got burning hands now.
actually, I have a +11, no advantage, but I have +11 to con. So
How big is the square for shatter?
Okay, it's a 10-foot radius, but
Oh yeah, we
I
got
can
it.
also channel that.
I've also
So
got
that's
like
40 damage coming your way. Even if you pass, that's still 20 thunder.
I've got
well, I have my aura. I have my aura of warding too, right? So I'll take half of half.
burning hands.
So like I would take 10 if I pass it. If I don't pass it, then I take 20. And if I pass it, I would take 10 because I have aura of warding. It's a spell. I automatically have resistance on it, and then I would get whatever the save is, half of whatever my resistance value is.
So does everybody have something they can do ranged in at least the first turn?
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
like my cantrips. I've got scorching ray. I've got burning hands. I think I'm good on that.
I can front line. If we pinch them here, 3 of us
I'll-
wide.
I'll frontline with you because
Also, like,
I can give them disadvantage on attacks that aren't against me if I'm next to you.
Wait a second.
When I'm
Are we on a
shapeshifted-
cliff or are we on an island?
we're on an island,
Well,
right?
this is a beach, and I think this is a cliff. This is either mountains or a cliff, and this is a beach. So if we're getting support, it would come from here. But that's why I figure we wait out the first turn in a defensive formation. That way we're ready for... You know he's throwing something at us. There's a curveball to the situation. There's no way we're taking on 60 people.
Yeah. No.
He's throwing us a curveball that we have
The
no
power
idea.
of friendship is what we're getting thrown.
I was gonna say, because doesn't how far can your wind throw people away?
Everybody unite rings. We need Captain Planet.
Oh god.
Yeah, anyone within 5 feet of me, I have protector, so just they get disadvantage against attack. I mean, unless these all have spells, which you still get like a good amount of. You get resistance and you get +2 to saves. So
If we get hit with
Rangers, so they are likely to have bows.
No, they're just maces and daggers.
if
Oh,
they
yeah,
get
These are cultists. These are the ones from session 1 that I wasn't a part of.
if we get hit by another fireball,
if you stay within 10 feet of me, you'll have automatically resistance. So even if you're a ranger, just stick within 10 feet of me, and you should have resistance and +2 to saving throws. So you could potentially get the same bonus that I would have, like half and half.
So plan A, hold tight in formation, wait for the curveball. Plan B, pan flute, I'll run him to the left. I'll run him
absolutely.
into the ocean with the pan flute.
Part of me wishes that I somehow bought cowbell. So you just have pan food and cowbell the entire time.
That would make an amazing band.
Bonus action, cowbell.
It's just, oh no! But it's enchanted, so it works like Toll the Dead.
That would be good. That would be. I don't know. So
That's
we
the
were making
best
jokes.
magic item ever, the cowbell of death.
Well, we were making jokes. I can't remember. Like I think it was in Pie's game today, and we want to find a way to make an item where it's an amulet or a ring, but once a day it insults you using vicious mockery. Like it insults the actual user or wielder of the ring or the amulet, and it gets vicious mockery against them. We just think it'd be a hilarious troll item. Like
You
once a day,
become
it'll just
sad.
randomly insult you.
That's a GM's dream.
Yeah.
Just
I just think it'd be hilarious. I thought it would just be. I'm like that would be like, but you got to give it bonuses too, right? So you don't really let them know what happens until you let them figure it out themselves. So you're like, yeah, I don't know. You give it a bonus. It's like +1 to all saving throws. They're like, oh, that's sweet. Like that's a really cool ring or a really cool amulet. And then once a day, it just
right before they attack, you're just like, oh, make a charisma saving throw.
yeah. I'm like what? And like, yeah.
I guess.
You-
Okay. What?
You hear a voice. You're an idiot. Take 2 psychic damage. But they didn't do anything. Yep, I know.
But they're kobolds. I know. Yo, that's boss. That needs to be in every single game ever.
I think that would just be really funny.
The first game I DM, I'm gonna make a ring of protection that has that. This is the first magic item they find, and they're just like, "Why is everybody a vicious mockery?"
Okay, guys, we everybody back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so. Most of us, I don't think even left.
Okay.
What about
I,
Form?
I imagine nobody did, believe it or not. I actually said that when I was sitting back down. Before we get too far into things, though, we are doing our dice. Dice, you want to take it from here as far as the giveaway goes?
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do our dice giveaway to celebrate yet another epic campaign coming to a close in the Dice Dad Games Discord server. So if you are in the Twitch chat now, and you would like to enter to win those dice, go ahead and type Dice Dudes in the chat now. And if you type Dice Dudes in the chat now, I'm going to put your name down, and I will let you guys know later in the stream who won. Or actually, I'll give everybody until 7:30 to have typed Dice Dudes. I'm taking down everybody's names who do it. You need to be here to claim the prize, though. So it's 7:30. It's 18 minutes from now. I'll come back and I'll tell you guys who won.
Alright, and don't miss out on that. That's actually we have some pretty nice dice.
Yeah, they're turquoise and gold swirled Chessex dice.
Oh, nice.
It's a good color combination.
Yeah, that is. That's pretty. All right, so sign up for that, guys, and stick around. This battle's gonna be fun. And with that, we are back. For everyone's back. We said. Can everybody roll initiative for me, please?
Oh boy.
Absolutely.
There it is, baby. 22.
8.
Oh, I have a +5.
Hey, where are your initiative? There you go.
14.
3.
Can we use the inspiration for initiative?
18.
It's a skill check, so yeah, technically.
I will
I'm gonna
do that.
one.
I'm still stealth, and they don't know where I am, correct?
No, they have no
Well,
idea. Yeah, they just know someone's shown
It's a
up.
D8, right?
It's a D. It's that inspiration, I believe, is advantage.
Not the
Wait, so
bardic
they-
inspiration.
Bardic
but
inspiration, though, right?
check.
Would you
Okay,
like us to
so-
still place it in the chat as well? The rolls
Oh, well, we got
for
24 of them. Why not?
Thank you.
Let's add a D8 for mine.
Just
One
this,
D8
this, should,
plus 1.
this might be the only time you guys actually use this. So just go ahead and tell me.
I rolled a 7 on my die.
Okay.
So now I get an 18 because I use one of those bardic
I think-
inspirations.
Yeah, I have
If
an
it's-
18 already. I'm gonna save my stuff.
Wait. Okay, so I got a 3. Did they give us inspirations or bardic inspirations?
Bardic.
Bardic.
Oh. Well, yeah, I'll use one of those.
Because they also
I
give
got-
you a hit dice that they can get through the chat. as well.
I got a 6.
A
Oh, I got a
6.
14.
Apparently, we're down to 23. You gotta be kidding me.
That's a lot of inspiration that was given out.
Wow,
That's
23.
just-
Ridiculous.
That is a lot of inspiration given out.
We love you guys too. Thanks, Twitch.
Yeah, you guys are gonna help me out with this a lot.
We are spoiled.
I'm just making some quick notes here, real quick on the order, and I will be as quick as I can with this. I got a good amount of things to roll over here. Okay. Did you guys get more?
Probably.
No, they're just
I mean,
saying.
let's be real honest. They're awesome. Their generosity knows no bounds.
They're saying no fudging the dice. Hit them where it hurts.
Yeah,
This is
Do you have your rings on?
I do.
the blessing of Hestia.
Oh no.
I am wearing my rings.
We'll perish.
I mean,
All
I'll
right.
be fine.
What happened?
I think I'll be fine.
Okay. All right, we're gonna start off. Tozai, you win initiative or first initiative. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna one man all of them. I'm just kidding. We will take our first turn to fall back to here. Ta-ta! In the square. There we go. We're gonna make a pinch point here. And let's see. I'm just going to very hopefully toss my beautiful ivory boomerang into Cultist C, that giant group of cultists there. Swear,
All right.
right?
All right, go ahead. Roll a hit.
Oh, I'm probably not gonna. That's a 10.
Ooh. I wonder if I
Um,
can.
10 actually will do it with the size of this swarm.
Oh, so they're grouped together. So there's only 5
Take
in
it
it.
out, cultist.
There's 7 groups of them. This is all each one of you guys is a group.
But they all get hit as one.
Yeah, I'm counting with swarms.
Oh, that's fun.
Nice. That is 8 damage.
To the swamp.
Okay.
Showing off the dice
Knock
on camera
one of their
now
heads
if
right
anybody
off.
wants.
All right. So you toss the boomerang, and you see actually one go down, and it bounced off another one, and you see another one go down at the same time.
You got see that? Twofer.
You have more attacks, yeah?
Yeah, and I guess I got one more attack, so I might as well chuck a dart. We're gonna chuck a dart. 20. Yeah, they're in 20 feet, I believe. So we're gonna go with Cultist Seed.
Said 10 hits, right?
Yeah, 10 hits.
That's a 14.
Perfect. I don't need to do all my others.
14 hits.
So that's 7 damage.
All right. And you see another two go down. You see another two go down from this one. Basically, the dart hits him pretty much like in the forehead, and the other one goes down right into him, and just there you hear the sick crack of their heads knock together as they both fall.
I'll look to One Eye and go, you were worried.
It's not over yet. Fuck it.
That will take us to this group up here, to Cultist A, and then hit the 20, 25, and get over to who is that? That's the Angelus, and they are going to swing. They're basically going to the front line's basically going to try to swing at you.
Well, you see,
Does he? Oh, you're in stealth, aren't you?
Well,
Or did you break? Or did you break it when you got out of the tree line?
I probably broke it, to be honest.
Okay. Well, there's a 14 hit.
No, it does not. I was fully prepared to throw up a shield.
And I assume 16 doesn't hit either.
Nope.
All right. Well,
It's
that's
going to be harder to hit me in a bit.
Oh yeah.
And I've got shield.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And that's their turn. Artemis.
Do you want the individual damage types, or
Are you hitting the same ones?
can they withstand 64 damage?
One group of them? No.
Okay, I got a 21, an 18, and an 18 plus 7.
Okay, that's the damage.
Each individual damages, yeah.
Okay.
And one of them has a trip attack on one of them.
Okay. Which ones are you hitting?
I was gonna go for the DG and E.
Okay, so I'll say this goes. All right, so I'll say that goes. I'll say this goes down to. Can't do math. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. I've got and a trip attack. So what is that? Strength I gotta make or dexterity?
That is strength saving throw of 16.
He nat one.
Group of 5 of them fell down.
So yeah, just as you see this first group come running up and helplessly just bang against, you just staying out of the way of everything. Artemis, who's behind you, shoots out of the tree line, and you see him just take down with this fast volley of crossbow bolts, just take down one group and then another, and then sinks them into some more other groups before it just becomes one. You see another group go down. They're falling over each other, and another group loses some serious numbers at the same time. And anything else, Artemis?
No, that's
Quiet, impressed nod.
all I'm gonna do.
All right. Scythe, you're up.
All right. Scythe is just going to use his movement to heal himself up into kind of everyone there and there. And Scythe is going to cast Moonbeam directly on Cultist Group A. And that's a con saving throw.
Okay. 13.
13 is the con save, so they make it. They
Okay.
take. Let me just see here. I only take half as much damage, so they will take. 6 radiant damage in the whole 5 foot. I think it's a 5 foot radius. So that entire group actually.
Because you walk up and grabbing your holy symbol, call down a moonbeam, which kind of works in this environment with the storm over the top of it, and it comes straight down and just pierces through basically a square of these guys, and you see 5 of them just drop right there.
All right.
Yep, go ahead.
And I believe that actually, you know what? Yeah, I believe that'll be it for my turn. I'll simply stand with shield in hand, ready.
Okay. And I'll take us to B, who is going to come across these bushes over to DeAngelis and attempt to swing at you. 19.
Shield?
You casting it?
Yep.
Okay, that's going to miss then, I assume.
Yep.
Okay, and then 16. Oh,
Nope.
yeah, against shield now. Yeah, so that's 2 misses.
Also, anybody within 5 feet of me that I can see. Let me see here. While wielding a shield and a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet, I can use my reaction to give disadvantage to the attack roll. So,
Alrighty.
instead of you using 2 shields and using up your spell slot, I actually would prefer to impose disadvantage, but it's up to you if you'd rather use shield. I could save my reaction for another attack. Doesn't matter.
You can save it for later.
Okay.
Alright, that's 2 misses, and they'll end their turn. Torm, you are up, and as a quick thing, you noticed this when with your passive, when Hecate yelled out to everybody to attack, the statue seemed to shrink a little bit.
Oh.
And you're up.
Well, I had a plan.
Where we're going, we don't need plans.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw out a 3rd level shatter. Base there. So hopefully that hits all the cultists and the statue.
Okay, 3rd, what, like on the top of the other one?
What do you mean on the top of the other?
On top of the other statue?
I think he means
No,
here.
no. I've got a dot on it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't see it.
Yep.
Okay, so you're trying to hit all 3 of them and the statue at the same time?
Yes.
Okay, you're in range to do that. No problem.
I should have hit the other
Cool.
cultists.
So I need 3 con saves from the cultists and the statue, if that's a thing.
Yep. Okay, so that's a 2, a 5, and a 16.
Let's have you re-roll the 16.
It's a natural 1.
Okay, that's a failure.
That's awesome.
All right. So statue doesn't make one.
Statue passes.
Statue, would that be considered a construct? Because constructs have disadvantage on the save.
Oh, that's right. Well, they still passed.
Ah.
It
I've
was
already used 1 inspiration this turn, so that's
Yeah.
unfortunate. Okay. I think I am gonna channel this.
okay.
So, 32 thunder.
32 thunder. Okay. So you standing where you are, grab your holy symbol, and and point at the one cultist as this thunder wave comes out. This wave of sound comes out of it. This booming, thunderous sound, blowing these guys over here into the wall of the temple, and you see them just basically defeating them. These guys, same thing. These ones, however, managed to still be kind of up. Not looking good, but the people in the back are still around, but the guys up front aren't. I'm actually going to lower them down just to kind of reflect that a bit. And the statue seems to be unmoving from this happening.
Okay.
Anything?
I will
Yep.
move there and end my turn.
Okay. That'll take us to yeah, DeAngelis.
Alrighty. I think it might be Burning Hands time.
Okay.
Hold on a sec.
Downstairs. Child downstairs.
Let's see. I will cast it I will cast it second level.
Okay. Is it Dex I need?
Yeah.
A 14 and 2 natural ones.
The 14 saves.
Okay.
I got some bad rolls for the damage.
Use some inspiration.
I will do that.
Some bardic inspiration.
That was a 3.
Three
I'm
more.
assuming I can't use more than one at a time.
It's pretty much like one per, so yeah.
That's fair.
Stack
So
20.
15 in total, I believe.
What was it?
15 damage in total, I believe.
Okay.
And I'm aiming it at like both the groups.
It's a cone, right?
Yep.
How far does it go? 15?
It's I believe it's a 15-foot cone.
Okay, so that's gonna hit the guys in the back too then, from where you were.
But I am not. Yes, it is 15 feet. Alrighty. That will be it from. Actually, yeah, that will be it for me.
Okay. So yeah, DeAngelis, you stand back and send this and put your hands out and send fire straight out into all these cultists, and you watch the front half of basically all of them just fall from burns and screaming agony as you throw the fire out. Kassex, you're up. Okay.
Oh boy.
All right, it is 7:30. It is time to give away the dice to celebrate
rock.
the epic conclusion of this wonderful campaign that you guys have all been enjoying so much. I have a wheel to spin with everyone's names. I just need to get the wheel up there. Just a second.
Oh wait, there's an actual wheel?
If y'all check on the stream,
Oh boy.
there's an actual wheel.
Whoa, there it is.
Ah!
That's cool.
Now we just need a drum roll.
Oh,
There it
it's
is.
somebody else. Oh, just a second. Frankie Roth typed Dice Dudes in too. Let me just add him or them. Don't assume gender. It's 2021. Actually, looks like I'm missing a couple names here. Hold up. Let me just make sure. Let me just make sure that I have all the names.
No problem. That actually does me a favor. I can do some things on my side real quick.
Readjusting the battle partitions.
Alright, so I got goblins and grizzlies added. I got mines added.
That's a cool name, by the way.
Frankie is added. If anyone else listening in the stream right now hasn't typed Dice Dudes in the chat, I will let you do it now. But I'm ready to spin.
Spin, son of a bean.
Ah. Apparently not. Okay, cool. Let's save the names. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and spin it.
Oh boy.
Who will win?
Ah.
Congratulations to Minds Gaming. You win the ChessX dice. It's set CHX 27403. So Minds, go ahead and reach out to me with where you'd like me to have this shipped. So go ahead and send me your shipping information, and I'll get these sent out to you here by this weekend. Congratulations, Minds. Everybody, we will be giving away dice semi-regularly. So, you never know when you might have a chance to win another set of dice. That is actually my last set, so that means I get to go to the local game store for another dice run. So, if anybody has any particular color palettes that they'd like to see in some giveaways, definitely say those in the Discord. And we'll go ahead and get back to the game in progress. Thank you so much to everybody for supporting the channel.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys. It's much appreciated, and congratulations to the winner of that. That's just gonna sound like a cool set of dice to have.
Minds Gaming is actually an OG. He helped us set up our stream initially. Like whenever we were first getting started, he kind of came in and gave us some pointers on how to sort of like how to organize our stream a little more nicely. So that's cool that he won something. He was very nice early on.
Yeah, that's always good when that happens. Nice. Okay, that's gonna be a cool set of dice too.
Congratulations.
All right, again, everyone, thank you for the continued support. All right, we left off with Kazakhs.
I'm gonna stand up, have my movement there,
and
I'm gonna Skiath duck. And I'm sort of gonna over his, as I kind of put hands on him, push him down, lightning breath over the top of him into the three groups of cultists.
Okay.
So I will need a dexterity saving throw from each of them.
12, 19, natural 20.
Wow. 12 fails, 19 and 20 pass. Can I use a D8 from the apple to add damage to that?
Oh, from the apple, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
How many of those do we get?
Well, however many you haven't used. We had 10.
Yeah, it's a pool of 10.
Okay, so, and you can't use it all at once,
You can't
right?
you can only use one at a time.
Cool.
So that is...
I still have 10.
Damage.
Okay, roll.
Yeah, if you had the apples, you can add damage once in your turn.
So that's 15 points of lightning damage to each of them.
Okay.
Or, yeah, that's 15 points of damage, and then halved to 7 for the ones in path.
Yep. Okay.
You said once per turn or once per attack?
Once per turn.
Okay.
Get out of here.
5 attacks. Roll 5 d8s.
Man, be some serious with my fists right there.
Okay, so Kazakhs, you kind of push Skype down and let loose your lightning breath, carving a line right through these cultists, through these other cultists. And
I forgot. My arrows still have that jelly on them. Did it do anything?
the two that you hit were dead now. So
True.
Yeah, I killed them. That's what it did.
I just
Jelly
realized
is the whole reason why they died.
So it's the one people it'll affect.
Move here.
Yeah, I was gonna say
No.
maybe don't move there.
Why?
My moonbeam's still up. Just you killed it before they stayed on the turn to take damage. But
Oh.
do you want me to draw that actually?
Right here.
Yeah, I probably should draw that. It's a 5-foot radius. Let me see.
Yeah, I
think
won't
it's a
go
5-foot
moving
radius.
into a moonbeam. I can't do that.
Yeah, in a 5-foot radius. So I'm going to assume it's this. That's way too big.
That's
That
a 2 by
is-
2 square.
Yeah. So
The cultists that you cast it on were.
why can't I? It's not letting me do it in the middle. It's making me do it off to the side. So if anyone
no.
can draw that a little bit better, that'd be great.
Is it there?
Right
Oh.
here. Yeah, right in front of me. Yeah, right there.
I had it. Somewhere.
That'd be great. Yeah, mine was. I was drawing the circles just for some reason. It kept putting me off like 2 or 3.
Cool. That's my turn.
Alrighty. That'll take us to the lonely group over here. Him. Oops. Wrong thing. To him, who's going to come running over this way. Ignore that yellow dot that I drew on accident. Coming running over to you, Cassex, and he's going to take his swings at you. There's still like 6 in there, 4, 6 in there. 8's probably not going to get there.
Nope.
22.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to rage. Whoops. Actually,
That is 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
noted.
As they come up to you, the first one you block that one with your, not with your shield, but your great axe. You bring that up and kind of block off with that, but then process a couple of the other ones manage to sink their spiked clubs into your flesh. As this happens, you guys all notice the statue will flash again. And now all of you see it as it's obviously got your attention. It shrinks a little bit more. And you hear Hecate's voice again, but this time it's much, much weaker than it was when she called out to you the first time. And now you hear the light, you see some of the cultists that had fallen start getting back to their feet. And you hear her say, Phobos, Deimos, attack!
Oh no.
Yes.
As now the cultists that have fallen.
Oh no.
Hold on. Sorry, I got a lot to move over here.
You're good. You're good.
And Phobos, Deimos, and some of those cultists get back up to their feet.
Let's do this. I'm stoked.
And re-pick up their their arms and are ready to fight again.
Oh no.
Look at them. Yes,
Ah!
keep it going. Joe, it's gonna fill it up.
I'm gonna need a bigger AoE.
Oh, this is what I live for.
At the same time you see this happening and just kind of looking at like, okay, what exactly is going on here? You hear from the western coast, you hear a female voice yell out, charge.
Took you long enough. Where the hell?
As Thalis shows up, Artemisa and Melita on her back. And Artemis, you would know this because you always look out for it.
The cat?
The cat is around the back of, is wrapped around Artemisa's neck as they come running into battle. At the same time, rushing up just north of them. You guys recognize Hippolyta and the Amazons. coming in for the attack too. From now that you look at it, a couple of boats had docked and had landed. From the eastern coast, you hear a dark female voice yell out, "Fire!" And looking over that way, you see Aklipe with her rangers firing into the mob that's just shown up. Artemis, Thalas looks over at you, looks over at you, Torm, yelling that out. Sorry, had to get the last of our plans together. Everything okay?
It is now.
I'm just gonna like hold my arms open. Take a look.
And we're on it, and they start going into battle. That takes us back to the top of the order with Tozai.
Oh man, fucking filled with vigor now. Let's see, where are we gonna charge? Can I sneak right into this spot here?
Yeah, actually.
I want to do that, and I'm just gonna go crazy with my whatever that monk thing that I always do is.
Flurry of blows.
I'll get 4 attacks, so I'm just gonna do one against each of these cultists on either side of me.
Alrighty.
I'm just gonna go crazy.
Alright.
We'll go against the one on the north. That's a 10 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
That is 7 damage.
Okay. You're starting the north, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
One to the west, so that's F.
Okay.
That's 6. That's a 9 to hit.
Okay. 9's gonna miss, actually.
We're gonna use one of them bardic inspirations.
Okay, that's guaranteed to hit then, because the lowest you can roll is 1.
Which I rolled. Yay! And that's 6 damage.
Okay.
We'll go to the cultist 3, who's below me,
Mm-hmm.
for a 25 to hit,
That'll hit.
5 damage, and lastly, number 9. Cultist number 9, 18.
That'll hit.
With 10 damage. There we go. That's what I needed.
Nice. There you go. Okay. So, you guys all watch Tozai in his usual haphazard way go running in and kind of somersaulting into this, and he just starts. He hits the first one in front of him. He just lands, and comes another one, a back elbow, turns around and backhands another one, and you see just cultists just going down, like 5 cultists just go down from this flurry of attacks. Anything else on your turn, Tozai?
No, that was movement, action, and bonus.
Alrighty. In that case, it is this thing's turn.
Which one?
The big one.
Cyclops.
Crap, I forgot they were here.
Steve.
You just missed a huge creature in the battlefield.
I just went for the little rat.
He's gonna just move over here, and over the top of everybody, just take his great club and just come right down on top of you, Tozai.
Bring it.
Oh no.
Finish off the rest of them.
19.
Wow, that's a hit.
15.
15 damage.
No, 15 to hit.
Oh yeah, okay. So these are multiple attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets 2
that's
attacks.
it.
Okay, they both
Those are
hit.
both hit.
All right. First
Wait,
one. What?
Tozai, what? Your AC is less than 15?
No, it's 16.
Then why did a 15 hit?
Oh, I thought you said 16. My bad.
Oh no, yeah.
One hit.
Okay, so just the one hit. Okay, so that's
Oh, man, good catch before the roll there, Artemis.
yeah.
I was like, whoa, man, this is level 8 with like a 12 AC.
The first shot.
That's 21 bludgeoning.
I'm glad you missed the second one. That would have not.
Yeah.
For real.
And he actually kills these 2 in front of him in the process.
Well, good. See, guys, this is what I'm here for.
I bring the great club down.
What about
He's
the
going-
one he missed?
Which one?
The one that he missed, did he kill the other some more cults?
Oh no, Tozai just dodged out of the way of that one. That's why I took the second group out. He's then going to use the rest of his movement, not the rest of it, but more of it, and move up to here, right in front of you, Tozai. And that's going to end his turn. Artemis, you're up.
For the Chimera, does an
Mhm.
18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So, the fast route, 100 damage.
Mm-hmm.
The longer part of that, I used one of the apples. I used a distracting shot as well on the Chimera.
Okay, so what do I need for the shot? What's the damage for the... Used an apple, is that in the damage already?
Yeah, I totaled everything, 100 total.
Okay.
Plus
What
one.
do I need for the distracting?
Nothing.
I don't need to roll anything?
Nope.
Okay.
The next person who attacks it has advantage.
Okay, gotcha. Alrighty, so yeah, you seeing these two things show up, you turn around and reload your crossbow, and you shoot 5.
Yes.
Okay, and reload your crossbow and shoot, and with the incredible speed that everyone's used to at this point, you just shoot these arrows out these bolts out as quick as you can, all of them sinking into the Chimera, and it rears back from the hits and just looks dead at you. After contact's made, Scythe, you're up.
All right. Scythe is actually going to move his moonbeam column directly up to the Chimera and the statue, so overlapping both. So
Okay.
basically right here. And
Okay.
they will both have to make a Constitution saving throw, and then take damage. And then at the start of their turn, they'll also take another Constitution saving throw and start damage. So for now, they'll do one Constitution saving throw for 13.
Okay. Chimera got a 23,
Okay, that passes, yeah.
and the statue got a 7.
Okay, so the statue is going... Well, so the statue's going to take 11 radiant damage, and then the Chimera will take 5.
Okay.
But that moonbeam is essentially there, and then when the Chimera starts its turn, it has to do the con save again, and then take more damage.
Gotcha. Alrighty, so yeah, you sit there and just direct the moonbeam back up to where the Chimera and the statue are, bringing that down on them as this radiant energy comes off of it, hitting both of them. Anything else in your turn?
Nope, I'll just draw that little moonbeam over top of them so you kind of have an idea. So right there.
Okay.
That makes sense? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you. By the way, your moonbeam hitting the statue, no, the statue doesn't seem to respond to anything.
Okay, that's fine. So if I can, actually, I'd like to use my movement just to move up to... if I move here... Sorry, I'm just trying to
You're fine.
calculate. 10, 5, 10. Okay. That is fine. I'll use that as my movement, and I'm done.
Okay. All right, that will take us at that point to this little cluster. Some of this little cluster over here by the Amazons, who see them coming, and are going to trying to jump these hedgerows and try to make attacks over here. He's going to come down. I should have done that a little backwards, but oh well. Okay, so we're going to say that's going to go on. Torm, you are up.
All right. Sure. To say hi, I'm going to throw up a Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Should end a few of those guys. Get rid of some of the ad. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
So once it's
Alright.
their turn, actually, let's see. So anything within, I think it's a 30-foot radius. Let me triple check. Sorry, 15 feet. So within 15 feet of me, anything that isn't friendly has to make a wisdom saving throw at the beginning of their turn.
Within 15. All right, got it. Alrighty, so you get holy energy and you can make out this little like this misty storm cloud thing coming around you as you walk up to this group. Ironically enough, it'll be that group. Some of that group is next, and it said wisdom.
Yes, DC 16.
Okay, that's an 8, a 19, an 18, a 19, and a 16.
Oh my god, that damage.
Yeah, they 4 of the 5 saved.
Okay, I'm going to add in one of the Apple D8s. Okay, so that's 10 on a fail, 5 on a pass.
Okay, I will make the adjustments then. I'll say these 2 go from the failures. Everybody else is still standing, and they are these other this one by the Cyclops and these other 2. One's gonna come over here. Well, he can't get near Tozai. He's coming down. He can get to you.
They're at I'm sorry, difficult terrain due to the cloud.
So they can't get there. Oh, he can get there. This one can't. So yeah, those 2 can get to you. The other ones can't. And they're gonna try to swing at you, Torm.
Okay.
I'd assume that 6 isn't gonna do anything.
Absolutely not.
23.
That will hit. I'm going to use Wrath of the Storm.
Okay.
Oh.
You still take the damage?
Yes, I do.
Okay. That is 14 bludgeoning.
Ow. Okay.
And what do I take back?
5 lightning. You're pushed a ways away from me. Where's the actual thing?
300
No. Okay, so.
blows him off the cliff.
Oh my god, where is it?
Oh, you said 5 lightning?
Yes.
Oh, he's gone anyway.
Okay. I'm sorry, what was that damage again?
14. 14 bludgeoning.
Okay, I need to make a console.
At the same time, Eclipe's rangers are firing too, so. You made your con save?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Yeah, the rangers are firing in. They're going to take this. That's going to hit this one. Take care of this. Cyclops is taking some damage, and that one's okay. So I'm caught up on my side. All right. Anything else, Tor? All right. I'm sorry. That was my turn. They're done. DeAngelis, you are up.
Alrighty. I think it is time for me to transform.
Okay.
There's a lot more here, so I will. Yeah?
Okay.
Thought I heard you say something.
No, just go ahead. Transforming.
Sorry, I said get it.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. And DeAngelis transforms into her werebear form.
4.
All right. Anything else? Still move.
Well, yeah, I will still move. I'll probably just go like into the thick of things. Probably gonna save my action surge for when I'm making weapon attacks.
Okay. All right. So yeah, DeAngelis, you turn into this wereboar and get right between the Cyclops and the. Wow, that's brave of you. And get right in the middle of the Cyclops and these other cultists where Tozai has just taken a shot to the body from the Cyclops' club. And I'll take us to Cassex.
I'll move up to here. One attack against this cultist.
All right.
Is that a group?
Yeah, it's still a group. It's not a big one, but it's still a group.
Oh, okay. There's just 2 of them there. Well, 1 attack.
Yep.
That is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
That is 12 damage.
Okay.
Or,
That's enough.
excuse me, I would have bonus action raged. I meant that.
Okay.
That would have been 14 damage.
All right.
I've been thinking about raging for like 5 turns now.
Right. that takes care of that group.
And then on a kill, I get an extra attack.
Yep.
So I'll move into his space.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna make another attack against the Cyclops.
Okay.
That is just a 10 to hit. That's a miss.
Yeah, that's
I'm
a miss.
Action surge.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 more attacks.
All right.
At a -5.
Okay.
9. And crit. 23.
Nice. Okay. 23. Yep. Well, the crit's gonna go, but yeah.
Yeah. That's a critical hit. So that's going to be 18 plus another d12. 18 plus 5, which is 23. 23, 24, 25 damage on that attack to the
Okay.
Cyclops.
Alrighty.
And then I do my last attack, the 5th one, from killing / critting.
Yep.
Which is only an 11.
That's gonna miss.
I suck.
Alright, so you take the first one down, and as you're walking up, you just find that primal fury within you, and walk up, and just smash the smash group in front of you without a problem. Having to step over them was still in the rage. You miss the first couple attacks you have, then finally steel yourself and sink your axe into basically the thigh of the Cyclops, who screams out in pain and kind of pushes you away from him a little bit, but you hold your ground. And
Oh,
anything-
that extra attack would have been a bonus action, but it didn't hit anyway, so.
oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yep, that's it.
Alrighty, that's your turn. That takes us to this thing. I'm sorry, I'm lying. It's this other group up here. It's their turn. D'Angelo's standing right there. He's gonna stay there. These two are gonna attack. This one's coming over here. This one's coming over here. This one's coming down here. Okay, so
Is Cultist 13 included in this group?
yes, he is.
Okay, I'm gonna need a wisdom save. Cultist 14, after entering, he also needs to make.
Yep. Okay. Wisdom.
Yes.
A 4 and a 6.
Both fail.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can get better damage this time. I did.
We have
15.
like 20 some dice, so.
15. All right.
Yep, to eat.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough with what's left of these groups. All right, that takes care of the 2 of them. So D'Andros, you're only gonna get the multi attack from the group then.
Oh boy.
So, yeah, 12
Nope.
and 22.
What type of weapon are they using?
Well, that's my next question. The other one I'm sure hit with the 22, but you're immune to non-magic, right?
Shield.
No, you can't. You don't get hurt by it anyways.
Oh. That's
You're
true.
aware,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I
aware.
don't.
Yeah, you're immune to non-magic.
All right, everyone, step back. Just let the Cyclops and the.
I'm aware, boy, fight it out.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So yeah, nothing happens for you on that one then. The other cultists, I'll roll for them in a second, but the Chimera's up. I need a
so-
thing.
Con save. Yeah.
Natural 20.
So it will take half of this. So it will take 6 radiant damage.
Okay. So he takes. So as he walks out of this, that last bit of your moonbeam manages to hit him, and he is going to stand right here, and he is going to use his fire breath
Oh.
which is a 15-foot cone. So from him, 5, 10, 15. Torm, I think you're out. I think you managed to get away with this. I think you're out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not even going after me?
No, he's
No.
not going. He's going towards us.
Yeah,
Bastard.
Aw,
not from there. From here.
I'll have to use my goading attack next time.
Yeah, Torm, you're actually out of this.
Okay, cool. I've not completed.
Is that a deck save for us?
But it looks like D'Angelo's, you're fine because it's a cone.
Ah.
But Kazakh's, Tozai, and Skate, they're all taking this. So yes, Skype, Kazakhs, and Tozai, if you could all make dexterity saving throws, please.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I will use inspiration on this. Actually, I got an 18, so I'm hoping an 18 is good enough.
Okay.
I'm using one of those inspiration dice
Okay.
Yeah.
to bump it to an 18.
There you
Okay.
go.
Mine will get bumped from a 14 plus 7 to 21.
Thank you, Twitch.
Okay. That all of those succeed,
Nice.
and that it's 30 fire, halved to 15 fire.
But I got evasion. It
Yeah,
finally worked,
it's nothing for you then. Yeah.
which is good because I couldn't even take half of that right now.
So yeah, you're completely free from it, and Skype and Kazakhs both 15 fire.
I just put my cloak of the manta up like Batman, and it somehow protects me from fire, just like his cape.
That works. And finally, this group that's all in here, that's left of all in here, needs wisdom saving throws. Storm.
Yes, please. DC 60.
Very happy.
The save.
And that's 4 failures.
18 rating.
Jeez, that's the end of them.
Don't mess up.
I rolled, that first roll, I got a 2 and 2 ones. So
That's the end of them. That takes care of that. As far for them, that leaves me with. Okay, so that takes care of that. Takes us back to the top of initiative. Yeah, that was one turn of combat, guys. That takes us back to
They're
top
doing so well.
of initiative. That takes us to Tozai.
All right. So what we're gonna do,
Doesn't respond.
I'm gonna try to loop around right behind our guy here.
Mhm.
And I would like to use my action to try to climb onto whatever he's wearing, like a loincloth, I imagine.
That's pretty
And
much
see
it.
if I
Yeah.
can make it as far up towards his head as I can.
Make an
Going up
acrobatics.
his ass.
Make an acrobatics check. Or athletics check. Athletics check.
Oh, you son of a... Okay, all right.
Sorry.
Acrobatics I rolled. All right, come on, athletics. Be kind, be kind.
You are rock climbing his ass.
That is an 18. Woo!
Yeah, you managed to get up. You managed to
Should've
get
had
up to
him
him.
use acrobatics.
He's 15 feet tall. With your movement, you can pretty much get to to the top of him.
Beautiful. I would like to. I'm up here. I'm burning a point here, and I'm gonna flurry of blows, grabbing onto his hair and trying to like jump off and launch 2 kicks directly into his eye.
Alrighty, go ahead.
First attack is a natural 20.
That'll hit.
Let's go because it's the automatic crit. So let's see. It's gonna be the thing plus the thing plus. So it's max plus your modifier.
Plus your dice.
Well, roll on the dice. So that's 6 plus 4 plus 2. So that's 12 damage for the crit. The other one is going to be a 22 to hit
That'll hit.
with 5 damage.
Okay.
What is friggin' on?
Oh, I think I did that.
Oh, you get to the top of him. You get to the top of him. Grab around his hair and come around. And the first strike, you're actually going for the eye with your foot, but your other leg hits in the process, and it's actually a knee strike right to the eye instead. Now knowing exactly where it is, you bring your other foot down right to that kick, and it staggers. You actually feel him stagger back a bit. Keeps his balance, but he is not liking what he's looking at right now, which isn't much because he's blind for the moment. Not blinded, just hard time seeing.
Beautiful.
Pazuzu.
Yep.
I forgot to add the plus 10 for my critical hit from using Great Weapon Master because I did roll it with a longbow.
Oh, okay.
I was looking back and I was like, that seemed low for a crit with great weapon.
Yeah, it was only 23.
It was
Okay.
because it would have been a 19 plus 4 minus 5, which is an 18, but it was still a crit. So did
Right.
18 hit?
Yeah.
18 hits, yeah. So it would have been 36 damage.
Okay.
But yeah, so just add 10 more onto there.
Yep. Okay. Made the adjustment. Okay. No
you.
problem.
Sorry.
No problem. You're good. Anything else for your turn, Tozai?
I would like to end my turn by attempting to hold on to the hair that I'm holding on to. I would not like to drop.
Okay. We're gonna hold off on that for the time being because it's his turn next,
Beautiful.
and he is going to.
God.
He is
DC 16 wisdom save, please.
DC 16, natural 20.
Oh.
Inspiration to have him reroll.
Ooh.
Oh, why didn't I use the apple on his
That's a
eye? I could have
7.
been the apple of his eye.
No, that's a lot of damage.
Damn it! There was a pun and everything.
That's
Cancel
a-
it.
What do you got, Tor?
Did it
yes.
pass the second one?
That's a 7.
I am going.
Yeah, fail. Okay, so what was it? 14, I think it was.
Okay, so
Triple checking. Hold on.
what site
Yeah.
were you, or what were you looking at him with?
Alrighty. So
Little music switch for you.
Prime
as this thing hits around, as this thing hits him,
What did you look at him with before?
as your shield guardians start wailing away at him, Tozai, he is going to grab he's going to grab his club,
Okay,
and
so
you
yeah.
standing up there,
You've
he is going
already
to
opened
take
it
a
with
shot
that
at you.
once
Believe it or
before.
not,
Bring it.
it's a
I hope
Cyclops.
he misses.
It's a Cyclops, not a Road Scholar.
I am all about this.
That one.
16.
Spirit then, since it's already on life.
Oh, that is my armor class.
Okay. The other one's a 17.
yeah.
And the first one is 17 bludgeoning. And the second one stunk. The second one is 13 bludgeoning.
That doesn't stink for where I'm standing.
I mean, you're alive.
Barely standing. Yeah, conscious and bloody, but barely. Now at this point, am I falling?
Can you make a strength saving throw, please?
Oh boy. Whew, okay. That's a 19 on the die. That's a 24.
Okay, yeah. Despite the fact that this massive creature has hit you twice with a great club, he's basically kind of pressed you down into his head, and kind of helps you get your grip. You are still on top of him for the time being.
I don't need no magic.
And I have, just so we all know, I have taken damage off of him for him smashing himself in the head with a club.
Nice collateral damage. That's twice. Toes eyes the meat shield.
Artemis, you're up.
How bad is the Cyclops looking, and how bad is the Chimera looking?
If you had to guess, if you had to
Chimera's
guess,
not
that
bad.
the Chimera's not looking bad, but the Cyclops is looking kind of rough right now.
And I can see Tozai getting roughed up.
Yeah, you just saw these 2 shots to his own head. Then you realize, oh, Tozai's up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my 3 shots at the Cyclops. Does 18 hit?
Yep.
That's my lowest one. So that is, I'm using an apple shot, and I'm also using a goading shot. So that'll be 60 damage, and I need a Wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
That's a fail.
He has disadvantage on any attack, not on me.
Okay. So yeah, you see Tozai up there, like, oh, maybe I should help him, and shoot 3 crossbow bolts out real quick into the Cyclops, who immediately gets your attention. You have his attention.
He has been goaded.
Anything else?
No, I'm good. I'll be
All
fine
right.
here.
Okay. Scythe, you're up.
Scythe is going to move over to the Chimera.
Mhm.
Right actually here. And he's going to swing with his Warhammer onto the Chimera. 22 to hit.
That hits.
And he is going to use his Divine Smite. So that will be 6 bludgeoning plus 4 rolls. Plus 6 radiant damage for the first one. And then for the second, that'll be a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
And same idea, so that'll be 11 bludgeoning damage with 15 radiant.
Alrighty. Yeah, you come up to the Chimera. And the Chimera, and summoning your radiant energy into your holy energy into your Warhammer, correct?
Yes.
And come up to it and just smash it against the dragon head, and then smash against the goat's head, and you see the energy just go through it. He's starting to look pretty rough now himself, actually. Anything else on your turn?
He is going to Misty Step next to Toe. Let me make sure that's 30 feet. Sorry, before I say that. It's right 25. So he's going to Misty Step right next to Tozai over here.
On his head?
Yeah, I'm on his head.
Well, not like just to respect it to
Right
the
where
map.
my guy is. Okay.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Basically,
Okay.
I'm behind
Okay.
the Cyclops. Essentially, I'm making sure the Cyclops is still flanked.
Okay.
It was like, what,
Gotcha.
what?
Tozai was on the other side. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Just want to make sure, because like you're teleporting on top of his head. Okay.
That would be the Cyclops. I think is over.
Tozai gets
It's over
1d4
5 feet
plus
tall.
1 healing
Yeah.
from Twitch.
Okay.
I'm seeing this. Okay, so I just roll 1d4 plus 1. Look at that.
By the way,
Thank you, Twitch.
Scythe, the Chimera hit you
Yeah.
with fire breath. Is your last turn? Is your moonbeam concentration?
Yes. I can roll it, but I was gonna dispel it anyways. But I'll roll the con save anyways. Why not?
Oh, if you're gonna dispel it, it's indifferent.
It's a 21, so I guess it's
yeah,
up
you're
for
fine.
now.
Yeah, you're good. All right, that'll take us to the next set of cultists, which was pretty much all these guys except for this one. And I'll take care of their rolls. This one's gonna come up to you, Artemis, and attack you.
Okay.
That's not gonna hit. Neither's that. Okay, that's a waste. And I'll do their rolls. I'll do the rest of them while Torm takes his turn. You're up, Torm.
Okay. Say Chimera was looking bad now.
Yes.
Okay, so that should move. Okay, that should get the Cultist B5, Chimera, Cultist 11, and the Cyclops all in the Spirit Guardians, yes?
That appears to, yes.
Cool.
Nice.
Let's see, as my action, because Tozai is still up on top of the damn Cyclops, I can't actually heal him very effectively.
Tozai needs no healing. Discord's got my back.
Damage. Dude, as he sits there dying.
Let's go with a 4th level Guiding Bolt of Chimera.
Okay.
See how this goes. There's 18 or not.
That's gonna hit, yeah.
20 radiant damage. I'm also going to add the apple,
Okay.
so 23 radiant damage.
Alrighty.
That's a
So
lot of
yeah,
damage.
you get close, moving your Spirit Guardians around, and you summon the Guiding Bolt to hit the Chimera who takes another shot. Who takes another, just a heavy shot from another attack. You see the goat head and the goat head and the dragon's head both kind of lowering their heads a bit. The lion head's still kind of strong, but the other two are not looking good.
Cool. That is my turn.
Okay, that'll take us to. Well, that group's gone. DeAngelis, you're up.
All right. It's time to unleash the, I don't know.
Boar.
Yeah.
The Warhog.
They will not be able to bore your attacks.
I'm gonna use inspiration for that one.
Okay.
All right, that's 15. I don't know if that'll in total.
15 for who? The Cyclops?
Yeah, the Cyclops. And
That'll hit.
Oh, 14?
14 will hit.
Okay, then. In total, doing the math, that is 29, and I am going to use my action surge.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack 2 more times.
Alright.
Oh, okay. That's a nat 1
That's gonna miss.
for sure. That's a 16.
That'll hit.
Can I use my inspiration to fix her nat 1?
No.
Ah.
That was so flat.
Tired for that.
Not in this,
All
not in
right.
this instance, no.
18 in total for the damage of this.
18. Alright,
So
gotcha.
I'm hitting him.
You ready? But yeah, you turning into your form and watching Torm destroy these guys gives you some clarity to the Cyclops. You turn around and sink your rapier and poke your rapier into him a couple times. He's looks like he's standing, but he's wobbly.
Good.
He's incredibly wobbly. And anything else in your turn?
Just gonna look at the cultist that hit me with this deadpan expression and then look back at the Cyclops.
Alrighty.
Just to
Just like
assert
seriously.
dominance, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you. Kassex, you're up.
Alrighty. Reckless attack 2 times on Cyclops boy.
Yep.
Oh, and he doesn't get an advantage.
So that's 19 to hit
That'll hit.
on the first one. And only 12 to hit with advantage on the second one.
12's gonna miss, but the first one goes.
Disgusting.
Wait.
So that's 8, 9, 10, 20... 20 damage onto the Cyclops.
All right. You take your axe and sink the first blow into the Cyclops, his other thigh, and pull it out. As you do that, you see the Cyclops kind of lurch forward and start to teeter backwards, and starts to fall over. Scythe, can you make a dexterity save, please? Tozai, same thing.
Oh boy, definitely gonna use some inspiration on this. So give me a second. Is it a D8 or is it a?
That's a nat 20. 27, baby. Chose
All right.
Hell yeah.
Chose that.
I got a 10, so that's not so good.
No. I land on Chad.
You managed to land on your feet without a problem. I'll say over here as he's falling backwards. He falls backwards, and Scythe basically lands right on top of you. And you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as he just falls and lands, and you are considered prone while you're underneath him. But you have total cover because he's so big.
The Cyclops is dead.
Yeah, Cyclops is dead.
I will move over to the Chimera. And
Yep.
I will make one more attack since I got a kill. Recklessly.
Okay.
What?
Do I have to make a con saving on that,
That is
too?
a critical hit on a 19.
Yep, that goes. And yes, you know, yeah, because you're Moonbeam.
Yeah.
So that is
Why would I get a nat 20 now?
18. Plus 2.
So I got
for
29
radiant,
on my con
plus
save. Is
10
that
for
good?
the thing,
Yeah, you're good.
plus a d12,
Massive damage.
plus
Yes.
11, plus a d8 for an apple.
Mm-hmm.
That is a total of 44 damage as I swing down on top of the Chimera.
Okay. You bring it against the Chimera and bring it down, and you see all three heads kind of look up when you as you come up to it, and you sink it down right on the base of the middle lion's head, severing it as it goes off. The Chimera hits the ground and slowly starts to wither away.
Double kill, bro. Way to go.
And then Kazakh just lets out just a roar.
All right.
That helmet did do something.
Blood sprays everywhere.
With that, I'll take the Cyclops off of here. With that, you see the statue start to glow again. I'm sorry. Let me try that again. They both go, and the next thing, and there's another flash, but this one is like a black necrotic energy, and you see a man show up, fairly tall, probably like 6.5 feet high, white hair and a black robe, very pale skin. Walks over to where starts walking where the statue is, and you just hear him, Hecate, you have defiled my underworld, perverted my guardian, attacked my followers. Adventurous, I can't harm her here, but I will do this for you. And he looks over at all of you, and you see him just wave his hands, and all of you get this really weird feeling over the top of you. It's like a tingling sensation, but nothing seems to be like hurting her at any point. But the statue shatters, and the essence that is it's visible. So this greenish brown energy inside, black energy inside of it goes into the temple, and immediately afterwards you see another warrior come out.
Oh boy. Achilles?
Oh,
I got his
shit.
ankle.
As he comes out and looks over and kind of looks at all of you where he is. It says, "Adventurers, defeat him. Hecate took his body. Defeat her in that form. You'll send her to me." And he disappears.
Very well.
As you wish.
After you hear that, Artemis, Torm, Sky, if you guys happen to hear this defilement of my temple, I have no choice. Adventurers, be quick. I must move my temple under the waves. As the voice of Poseidon comes through, telling you he's going to sink the island. That will take you. Actually, that was perfect. Actually,
Yeah, that was in the round.
yeah. Well, these guys got to go. He's gonna come over here. He's gonna come over here to Tozai. Tozai 16 hits you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit. That's one hit. And that's 8 points of bludgeoning.
Take it. Tozai's not down yet.
And then Aklipe's guys are gonna fire. I'll take care of that. That takes us to Tozai actually. And don't worry about hitting him. He's down from Aklipe's arrows.
Thank goodness. I'm gonna use my action to do wholeness of body and get me 24 HP back.
Alrighty.
I was currently at 3. Threaded it, hanging in by a thread.
Okay.
And then I am going to make long dash to pick up my boomerang.
All right.
My trusty boomerang.
and I'm going to whip it at Cultist 19 right up here in my face. Well,
Alrighty.
not far from my face.
Yep, I got
Didn't
you.
you use your action to do bonus goodbye, or is that?
Oh, it is an action, so I can only bonus action attack. Hold on, how many feet did I go? That was my motion. All right. Well, I got my motion back anyway.
Yeah, boomerang's back. So that's your whole turn?
As my bonus action, I am going to pull out my pamphlet, and I am going to play it as I burn a key point for patient defense.
Alrighty. So you do that, and you do that, and
I get the dodge action.
that's this. Yeah, it's a disadvantage on my attacks, right?
Yep.
All right. Alrighty, that'll take us to Artemis.
All right. My lowest hit was a 23.
That'll hit.
I used the apple. I used goading strike, and I got 73 damage. And he has to make
Oof.
Achilles. Wisdom saving DC 16.
Wisdom save DC 16. That is a failure.
He gets disadvantage on his attacks till my next turn if they're not on me.
Alrighty, got it marked. Alrighty. So yeah, you fire over the top of these other cultists. Seeing him show up, you manage to get 3 shots off, splitting everybody in that line, by the way, which is pretty impressive. And sink all 3 into him. That will take us to... Where's my new thing? Scythe, you're up.
All right. Scythe is going to move over to this square here. He is going to bonus action cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
So that'll remove the moonbeam. So I'll delete that. I'll just do the little erase there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use my action to attack
you
with
wouldn't-
my Warhammer.
Okay, you went into his movement, right?
Pardon me?
You went into his movement, or went into his attack range with his spear. So he's got Polearm Master.
He has Polearm Master. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I activated the. Sure, he can make an attack. I'd like. I don't know if that'll hit, but.
Well, I mean, you move. I'll give you Shield of Faith as you move in for the +2. Was it +2?
Okay.
But
yeah.
Yeah. 25.
Oh, geez, yeah, that'll hit.
Those are all disadvantage, right?
Oh, it will be now. Yeah, 25. Is either a 25 or a 28.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
This dude
Wait,
can aim.
he has Polearm Master?
Yes.
Does that mean he has a reach of 10 feet?
Yes.
I entered that already earlier.
When he was
Or
there.
is it a spear?
I mean, I'm right here.
Oh, it says yeah, it's a spear. I'm sorry, it's a spear. So you're good. It's just when someone gets in 5 feet of him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just looked at it right now.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, that is 12 points of piercing.
Okay.
With a spear, and go ahead and take your attack.
Okay. I am going to attack with my Warhammer. 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And for just the sake of rolling damage here, is Achilles considered an undead or a fiend?
No, he's not.
He is not. Okay. So, well,
Because
let's
you get
just-
another heal.
let's
from
just
beyond.
bring the pain anyways. So I'm going to do my divine smite.
All right.
Oh, it's a double heal.
So
The
that'll
chat is
be,
active.
3d8. So you have 7 bludgeoning damage plus, and this is on the first one. 7 bludgeoning damage plus 10 radiant damage. on the
Okay.
first hit, and then on the second hit, nat 20. So I will
hit.
once again do the same thing.
Mhm.
Divine Smite at second level, so he will take.
Your divine smite is also adequately crit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he'll take bludgeoning damage, 12 points of bludgeoning damage plus once all these awesome dice rolls get out of the way.
They stop rolling.
Yeah. 2, 3. So that would be 3 at level 2s. That'd be 6d8. And that is so 12 bludgeoning and 27 radiant damage on the second hit.
All right. Okay. So yeah,
And he's just gonna steady himself there.
All right. So yeah, you get the first attack against him using your smite, which he seems to shrug off a little bit. It did its damage, but it seems to shrug it off. The second one, you find just a soft spot in that armor, not near his heel, but just because. Find a soft spot in that with your second smite, and this one actually staggers him back a little bit. That one, it's his turn. He is going to he's going to look up at you, and you're going to see his eyes his pupils legitimately disappear from his eyes, and he is going to go into a rage. And he is going to attack. He's going to attack you.
Right.
17.
Does not hit.
23.
That one hit.
Oh, jeez. 7. Okay, so the first one's gonna miss. I'll say 723. I'll say 7 misses. Keep forgetting. 21 and 21.
Does not hit. Whew, thank you for that disadvantage.
21 doesn't hit.
No.
Okay. Does 27 hit?
Damn.
Yeah, 27 will hit. There you go.
Damn. Oh, 21 don't hit. Okay.
That
30.
is it's 17 points of piercing.
Okay.
And he is going to just stay there and just dare you to attack him again. I'm sorry. He's in a bonus action.
Get a bonus action to rage then.
Yes, he did. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Disadvantage.
Tozai, you get 2 more heals. 2d4 plus 2.
That will end his turn, and that's
I
gonna.
will never die.
I'm gonna just call these cultists all one thing. So it's just stupid to run them as one at this point.
I need DC 16 wisdom saves from B and 11.
That is 2 failures.
Damn. I was gonna kill him for an extra 2.
I love Spirit Guardians, dude.
That is a great spell.
Such a large block.
13 rage.
Yeah. How did you do that?
That takes care of the one in front of you, Cassex and DeAngelis.
And I rolled an 18 on my con save, by the way.
Okay,
For
so
my
you're.
Shield of Faith. Should be good.
Yep, you're
I
fine.
think. Okay.
Yep, you are good. These rest of these guys are going to attack, and again, I'll do their turn. I'll do their turns as they're going. Torm, you're up.
Okay. Spirit Guardians has sort of done its job. I'm going to drop. And I am going to go with the Old Faithful. I am casting Call Lightning just above Achilles. And I'm bringing it down. This is going to be at 4th level. Do I get the extra damage?
Extra damage from
From
the
there
apple.
being a storm overhead.
Oh, from that, yeah, I'll count that actually. Yep.
Cool. All right. I need a DC 16 Dex save, please.
DC 16 deck. That is a 17.
inspiration to reroll.
That's a 17. Roll the same number twice.
Okay.
Damn.
I will not channel this then.
Okay.
I will throw in a little bit of the apple.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 26 lightning.
Alrighty.
And he is pushed, I think it's 15 feet away from me. You know what? No, he's not. No, he's not. Never mind.
Okay. So yeah, you see this thing just come out of this temple, and hold your holy symbol, call the lightning down with the storm over the top of it. Seems to amplify the damage a bit. He gets shocked by it and is not happy about it at all. Actually.
I'm so concerned for his mental health.
Yeah. I'm sure you sound it too. Just throw it out there.
Yep.
That'll take us to DeAngelis.
Alrighty. I'm gonna head over to Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
And I am going to stab.
All right.
Stabby stab.
22 and 17.
22 hits.
Alrighty.
That's a high AC.
21 damage. Piercing.
Alrighty. So yeah, you managed to find it's only wearing a breastplate, but he's got the shield up too, so it's hard to get through the defenses. But you do manage to find a spot to sink into like his shoulder area, and that does do a little bit. That seems to do a little bit of damage to him. Anything else? Yep.
As a note, that 26 lightning, that was not halved, so...
Oh, it was not halved.
Yeah, so 13, sorry.
Okay, no problem. Thanks for letting me know.
Alright,
Okay.
yeah, that's it. I should have probably cast Fairy Fire on him, to be honest, but I can do that next turn.
You ready? That's your whole turn, you said?
Yep.
Alright, Castex, you're up.
All right.
You just lose Tozai?
Do I have advantage attacking from here?
Yes, you do.
Cool. I don't even need to reckless. Whack! For a nat 20.
That'll hit.
And the second attack is another nat 20. Well, say goodbye to Achilles here. Just a moment.
Hit him in the heel twice.
So that is going to be... Let me get my calculator out. Damn. So that's first attack.
He takes
18
3,000
plus 2 plus
damage.
10 plus a d12 and a d8 for the apple.
And don't forget the 10
Right,
extra.
10, yeah.
Good.
So that's 18 plus 2 plus 10 plus another 10. That is 40 points of damage on the first attack.
Oh.
As I bring the hammer down.
Uh-huh. Yeah, literally.
And now we're gonna do bring the axe down.
Bring the axe down, yeah.
It's pretty much a hammer. How big and heavy it is.
Yeah, it's a large weapon.
And then we're gonna do the second attack. So that's 18 plus 2 plus 10 plus a d12, which I will roll, which is an 11 for 41 points of damage.
Attack.
So you bring the axe. So you move around and bring the axe down on him the first time, and you see that sink in. You find a good spot. Bring your axe back again. As you reel forward, how do you finish him off?
Oh, jeez, I had another attack. So one attack's gonna swing up overhand, just sort of go under his legs, sweep him out. He collapses to the ground, and then the other attack just overhead slam caves in his chest plate.
Okay. So you bring the first one overhead and knock him in the ground. As he's there looking up at you, you bring with two hands on the axe, stand up and look directly at him, and just bring the axe straight down, caving in the breastplate and actually piercing through the breastplate to him into his actual chest. Before that, actually, you see the little bit of the life he had in him, which was temporary, go away. The essence that was in him, you see it, that same greenish black come off of him, and it just wraps itself up in like a small spiral and just disappears as Achilles disappears too.
Just loud draconic roar into the air.
You just clutch all 3 final bosses.
We did it.
And we are out of combat.
And lay on hands.
Did we break the statue though? Oh wait, no, the statue's already broken.
Yeah.
And
How many titles do you have at this point?
I am taking parts of that chimera and I am going to eat it.
Okay.
The last meal.
Yeah. From either side, what's left of the Amazons and Thalas's, and the ranger. Oh, the rangers are fine. They were away from everything. You hear a cheer come up from them as you defeat Achilles. Hippolyta and Thalas come up to you and both offer to bring you back. Actually, DeAngelis Hippolyta comes right over to you and looks over. Seems like I made a good choice with that girdle. Well done.
Thank you. I'm glad to know that you were right.
Talking to a wearboard at the moment. For what it's worth.
Yeah. Well, she saw. She would have seen her. She would have seen her transform, but still, yeah. It's like
Okay,
what?
okay,
What
I'm
exactly?
Just making sure she's cool with it.
Yeah. No. It's yeah. At this point, she's kind of like, oh wait, I had a hag infiltrate my fort. I figure at this point anything's possible. Can we take you back to Caligaros?
Of course.
We need to
Do
get
drink.
going as soon as possible. Poseidon is about to sink the temple.
Oh yeah, it's Skadoodle.
We need to go.
It is time to drink.
Can we get on their boat? Can we get on your boat, please?
Hilda,
Ours is made of water.
did you want to check out the
No.
temple since you can't drown?
Oh yeah, I can't drown.
Okay.
I'm down. I'll put my hood up and I'll hang out in the temple. I'll wait it out.
Alrighty. Everybody else getting on a boat of some variety?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before we get on the boat, I would like to use my channel divinity to see if I can contact Hestia.
Okay. Same as last time.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
just put that there. Where's my religion? There we go. And I'm definitely going to use what's it called there? My inspiration die. Just hopefully it's a good one. Oh, that's not too bad. 16.
16. Okay, so you seem to make contact, like actually feel like this presence around you as you try to contact S.
So Skyeth drops down to a knee, places the warhammer down again, and for a moment pauses. Goddess, could you please let the god of the sea know he doesn't need to destroy the temple we have won here? Let me know he has received this message, please. And Skyeth just waits for an answer.
Okay. Are you still going on the boat? Just out of curiosity.
You know what?
Or you-
Skyeth will wait. Just
Okay.
wait for the answer before he hops on the boat.
Okay, making sure. A couple minutes passes. You see Toes like putting the hood up and everything to be ready. And after a while, a few more minutes pass, nothing happens to the island. And you get this feeling that what you said to Hestia got through, and everything's safe.
I'll open his eyes, and does he see the ship sailing away, or is the ship still there?
The ship's still there. They're all waiting on you. Waiting on you. Wait on you. Tozai, they were like, meh. But they let...
Scythe will look to them and say, he won't be drowning this island today. He knows we have won here. This place has been spared of his wrath. We don't have to sail away if we don't want to. We can explore if we want to.
Would Poseidon want us to explore his temple? I'm sure it has been desecrated enough.
I think he might want us to make sure.
Yeah,
Maybe
stuff put inside.
I don't need any of you to follow me, but I want to see a job through to its end myself. Even if that means I were to be swallowed by a wave, it's my calling. So I would like to do this myself. You can join me, or you can at least make sure the town back there is safe. Either way, I will be doing this on my own, with or without any of you.
This warrior that has exited the temple is being controlled by Hecate, no?
It seems so.
Well, then he deserves a proper burial.
His body disappeared, though.
Oh, his body disappeared?
Yeah.
Oh, missed that part.
Well, I'll go in the temple.
Yeah, we'll go in the temple if it's not.
I will
it's not
go. Too.
Okay.
Smiles as he kind of sees everyone getting off the ship to join him. All that bravado, he's still very much overjoyed to not be going in alone.
All right. As you guys walk in, you go inside, and the temple's not all that big. It's once you walk in there, it's only about 35 feet deep and 20 feet across. But in the center of it is, you see a hole cut into the temple that connects to the sea below it, and around it are various offerings of gold and small gemstones and the like, flower petals around. Despite what Hecate was trying to do, she still had some respect for what this temple was, so she left all the offerings and the like there until she had actually won the battle. Outside of that, there's not a whole lot in here. There's two statues, one of which resembles a warrior. This resembles Achilles that you just fought, and the other one you don't recognize, but there's another one that looks very similar to him, but a little bit bigger. And that's all that's in the temple.
Damn.
Gaius would like to take his gold coins, and I believe it's customary to be 2 coins, 1 per eye, to have safe passage into the afterlife. So this is like a token, basically, of a ritualistic kind of token, a gesture of good faith. He's just going to place 2 gold coins at each statue, and then he's going to place another 2 gold coins at the center where all the other offerings were.
Okay. As you put the two down in front of the water with the rest of the offerings, you feel this wave of seeming like gratitude come over you. Not really sure where it's from. There's no voice or anything that you hear from it. Just get this wave as it happens. As you stand back up, it stays with you. Like it's I guess, almost tying you here in a sense. Is anybody wanting to do anything else before I head back to Caligaros? If you're going back to Caligaros?
I'll leave a few coins on the offering,
I'll leave a couple too.
and then I'll exit the temple. Board a boat.
Okay. Hippolyta and Thalos are leaving their. You see them doing the same thing that you did with them, but they're doing it in the eyes of their dead. Hippolyta's lost. You look around, you see Hippolyta's lost like 8 Amazons. A few people from the town that did come with Thalos have fallen also, and they're doing their rites with them. As you guys get in the boat, as the sea come up, they lead you into the boat. Their boats, I should say, and you head back to Caligaros, docking at the same dock when you guys first showed up here, when everything happened. On the way back to the town, Chiron is pacing back and forth. Chiron's pacing back and forth.
Definitely.
One of you guys have come back, and he sees you guys. He comes running over. Well, what happened?
We won.
It's finished.
It is.
Evil goddesses' followers have been defeated.
Thanks, Zeus. I don't know how much more that could have taken. Our town's never seen something like that happen before. Well, what will you guys do now?
Well,
Well,
I did not know my place in this world after the war that I first initially served in has now ended. But perhaps your town could use a warrior like me.
originally, after all of this was over, I was going to return home. And, well, what I was going to do there is none of your business, but I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. I will say that much.
Well, what will you be doing? Do you know?
I think I'll stay here for a while. Perhaps. I don't know. But I'll figure something out.
That girdle you're wearing, I recognize it. Maybe train with Hippolyta?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Perhaps I will.
Very well. You, Cassax, I was thinking that, the cleric of Ares, we could use another cleric to replace Paeon. Maybe you could be a patron for that temple.
Ares has given me a place in this world. I will gladly serve in his temple.
Very well. What about the rest of you? Chiron returns the bell. What about the rest of you?
Get a boat and sail on.
I think I want to finish my conversation with Achilles again one day, but on better terms.
That might be something for the future. You know where our underworld is located.
Yes, I think I may ask Chiron, or perhaps the ferryman. He seems to talk to me from time to time. I may ask him if he would care to help me visit, and, well, like I said, perhaps me and Achilles can have a true fight. That might be interesting.
Very well may. As Chiron turns to look at you, Torm, there's a as soon as he locks eyes with you, you hear a thunderclap off in the distance to the southwest.
I've been called. I cannot stay. I must follow the store as I always have.
I understand. It was well, and what about you, Tozai? What will you do?
You know, you're standing a lot taller than you did before.
I think I might have grown on this adventure a little, guys, like inside and out.
Maybe.
My path lies onward. I am one who cannot stop walking.
Of course. Well, those of you that are staying, of course, you're more than welcome to stay here. We all owe you a debt of gratitude for what you've done.
If you ever need us, just abduct us with another crazy magical godstorm again. You know how to find us.
Yes, well, sorry that had to be that way, but we didn't know where else to turn. But you have proven yourselves to be more than worthy of the task. Please get your rest. We'll prepare a feast for the night, and we will celebrate what happened today.
Excellent.
That sounds like a wonderful going away party.
I'd like that.
As you guys are hitting the tavern, Aklipe, who left before you guys left the island, since she couldn't land in the first place, comes up to you and says to all of you, "I'm sorry to have doubted you. You did well. You're welcome back here anytime." And she just turns around and walks off.
Always about business, that one.
We'll grow on her.
Definitely.
As I shut
Because
the
we're real
entrance.
fun guys.
With that, as the party decides their last fates and what they're going to be doing now that they have gotten to this point, whatever the new journey for them may be, whether that's personal growth or another adventure, this group of characters will always remember when they became the champions of the gods and helped to end the cycle of Cerberus. And with that, we will bring the campaign to a close.
Huzzah.
Oh boy.
Pazuzu, not huzzah. That was awesome, man. Thanks for the great game, you know.
Yeah, that was
For real. Every step of
was-
the way through every session. Excellent ending. Great.
it was yeah, you really yeah, it was a fun time all around. It was yeah. I'm not good, but
It
yeah.
was good, Pazuzu.
I'm with you. Thank you.
Very
Thank
good.
you. A couple things real quick. This coming Friday is Weeb's GM only Out of the Abyss campaign. Twitch, keep that in mind. That is a great campaign. There's a lot going on with that all the time, and so you'll enjoy that one. And also tomorrow is our Wednesday Adventure League with Curse of Strahd. That's Dice Dad's running that, and that is at 5 Central and 8 Central, I believe. Once Weeb's, it's 7 Central, I think it is. So check those out. And anybody that is interested in running a game, playing a game, getting into D&D, any type of experience level, check out the Dice Dad Games Discord channel. It's all games for skill, not all games, but the games are all different skill levels, and various GMs are running things. So if we can find something for you, I'm sure we can find something for you. Sorry. Not sure exactly when I'll be running again, personally. I have to put something together. But I'm sure I'll find something to piece together and make something out. something out of it. After the shameless self promotion, I would like to say something as the guy who runs the game. First of all, Twitch, thank you for sticking with us this long. This was a little over 3 months. This was a fun ride, and thanks for sticking around and supporting the channel and the Discord server. The Dice Dad Game server, Discord server itself, thanks for the opportunity to run this and seeing it through to the finale. Again, it's 3 months of time on a Tuesday that I didn't have to have. So you guys gave me the shot to run it, and thanks for letting me do it. And finally, my players, you guys were great the whole way through. I know we had a lot of roster changes with some things, but we toughed through it. We finally got a lineup and stuck with it, and you guys saw it to the end. So, and thank you for sticking with me this long. I know sometimes I'm gonna have a lot thrown at you guys, but you guys managed everything. Everyone listening, have a great night, and we will see you next campaign. But check us out on the Discord. Everybody have a great night. Thanks again.
Good night.
Pazuzu's the greatest.
Thank you, Twitch. Have a good night, Twitch.
Thank
Good
you,
night, Twitch.
Good night.
Thanks for watching, everybody.